aboard.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do that.
Fucking Jimmy. Good morning.
Hi, everyone. All our friends out there.
Got a lot of friends out there.
Hi, friends.
A lot of flickle flack on in the news.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There's some great shit in the news today.
Yep.
We got Jerry Sandusky shit.
Oh, my God.
We got Snooki naked shit.
Yeah.
We got the LA
Two
Kings.
disgusting stories.
You see the pictures of Snooki?
No, and I don't even give a shit. She's got a body like a fire plug. She always has.
It's very mushy.
She looks like a Johnny plug.
It's very mushy.
It is.
Then you got the LA Kings winning the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
And you got fat people falling over on a pedicab.
That was funny.
And what else today? I don't fucking know. And oh, Apple shit.
Apples.
I'm so fucking pissed off. There's a little company that is helping Apple do their mapping.
TomTom.
TomTom.
Yeah.
If we knew about TomTom yesterday, we would be very rich today. It's up 13% already.
We would have had to been told by somebody, and that would have been insider trading.
Why can't we just guess this shit?
I know. It's amazing how they can keep secrets from the general public.
Right.
You know, for the most part, when they make announcements like that, no one knows about it except, you know, some insiders. There might be shenanigans going on like that. I don't know, but
you got to be careful because there are people watching.
Oh yeah, they fucking watch you.
They watch these stocks and go, "Oh, really? Why did you just buy 100,000 shares the night before?"
We'd like to ask you a few questions about your stock purchase. And
so, what are they doing? A Google Maps thing? They're trying to take out Google Maps now.
Yeah, Google Maps is doing their own thing.
Yeah,
they're fucking. They're going from the satellite view to actually mapping aircraft. There's aircraft that are going to take various angles of the same location, like they do now, but it's going to be various angles and a lot higher resolution to 4 inches. Wow! And it's going to be 3D also because they're mapping it from different angles, so they'll have up to 4 shots of the same location and be able to put them together for a more 3D look.
How the fuck do they do that?
And again, the resolution of 4 inches is getting a lot of people up in arms, and you're getting a lot of these civil liberties people saying that it's an invasion of privacy, and you have an expected privacy that's being infringed upon. If you're out in your backyard and you're reading your mail, technically somebody could zoom in and see what you were reading as far as your private
we've talked about privacy.
I do. A lot of times
privacy's going to go away. We've all talked about it. You can't stop this technology. Maybe you could slow it down a little bit, but it's here to stay.
Yeah.
But the point is, Apple makes the deal with TomTom to help them with this shit. And
Yeah.
if we knew,
you'd get you'd have some bucks. And then Apple took a shit yesterday, I guess.
Oh, they did?
$9 down. They went down $9.
oh,
Yeah.
all the announcements sounded pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, but it's always buy on rumor and sell on news with stocks.
Right.
I don't understand why that's the fact, but whenever they're talking about what Apple might do, and there's going to be an announcement and stuff, everyone starts buying and the stock goes up. And then whenever they make the announcement, the stock fucking goes down.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's an odd thing, but
It's really tough to figure out.
I see an Apple buy today, unless it shoots up pre-market and there's no way to get in early. Let me see. Oh no, see, it was down $90.44 yesterday. But I see
$90. You said $9.
$9.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, $9.
Oh,
I might
God,
buy
if
some
it was-
options today, though.
God, if it was down $90, that would be a problem for a lot of people. So, whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, are they going to be able to compete with Google Maps? Apple?
They think they can. I don't know. I think the TomTom announcement's weird because I guess it's their GPS angle is what they're going to be latching onto, TomTom's GPS. But that fucking Google thing with the very high resolution and 3D mapping and stuff, I think that goes a lot further than what Apple's got in store.
You Google Map?
I like Google Mapping.
I like Google Mapping.
I was Google Mapping last night, as a matter of fact.
Why?
I was trolling around the area I grew up in Southern California, and I saw the actual road that went into where we used to have our little ranch and everything.
Right.
It's just gone. Everything's wiped out.
Oh, really?
The dirt roads are still there, but everything on that property, gone.
Why?
It's so many years have passed. People have just done other things.
Wasn't there a ranch there, though?
There was, and then...
So why is the ranch gone? That's the question.
I followed the trail. We used to ride up to go into the hills.
Yeah.
The same place where I took a Dreamweaver on the ride.
I did.
I would go up the trail, and the second I get to the top of the hills, fucking houses everywhere. There used to be giant... vast hills and lakes and all kinds of shit.
Where you could finger that pig.
Right. and it was all houses.
Nowhere to hide anymore.
And you know where else there were houses?
See you.
You know where else there were houses?
Where?
That fucking tree that the tree fort was in.
Oh, boy.
Gone.
No.
All houses now.
You
and
can't relive that
can't relive the tree fort, Richard.
Can't relive that glorious
I can never go back to that eucalyptus tree.
That load has finally been wiped up.
It's not gay because you were snoring.
That's right.
I do
Now
that,
it's
too.
a fucking house.
I Google Map places I used to live.
Yeah.
I've lived in close to 20 places. I don't know if I've ever talked about that. I was living in... I was averaging 2 places a year for a while.
Check that shit out.
It's kind of cool because then it brings back these weird memories. Like, oh fuck, I remember that dumb little alleyway.
Yeah, it is kind of weird to be able to look at it now. But man, San Juan Capistrano and Southern California in general has been so built up since then. It's amazing. Everything I remember is fucking built on,
doesn't it?
It's all built on.
I always want them to build everywhere else except for places that I kind of.
Yeah.
Remember as being kind of in the wilderness and spread out.
One thing I'm very surprised at, though, is San Juan Capistrano has been able to protect their hill fronts. Like all those rolling green hills, they haven't built on the fronts of them. Like I said, you take that trail up to the top of the hill where I used to go riding.
Go on the other side.
Then it's all fucking houses. But I guess they're not allowed to build on the front of the mountain. They want to keep that look. That nice fucking...
but who gives a fuck about the look if on the other side it's...
It's a facade. It's
Christ.
nothing but a facade.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't have connections out there anymore?
None whatsoever.
You don't know what happened to the ranch?
If I go into the Swallows Inn, I could probably get some information there. But yeah, it's just fucking development.
Well, when your dad died, who was living on the ranch still?
I guess it was taken over by the...
Did he own the ranch?
By the county. Well, own is a term when you owe a fuckload of money and didn't pay it.
Do you think his bills were paid up when he passed away?
Whoa.
You think he died in debt?
Oh, there could have been a little debt in my dad's fucking afterlife.
In his portfolio?
Oh, he still owes wherever he is.
You think his portfolio was a bit thin?
Oh, yeah.
That manila envelope had maybe one piece of paper in it?
I think... a lot of debt. So, it was taken over. And then now, I guess what was the ranch is now some kind of a riding stable for the handicapped or something.
Wow.
They did that, but everything else is just wiped out. There was a giant barn and shit. And I guess the river got pretty high at one point and took a lot of the shit along with it, including my dead horse Nightmare. Who was buried in the pasture, and from what I heard, it was a nice little burial. They took the backhoe out and dug a big hole and threw my horse Nightmare in there and buried her up. And then there was a harsh winter one year, and the river got really high and eroded away the land. And Nightmare was found on in Dana Point on the beach.
No.
Yeah.
They actually found her?
Yeah, they had to haul Nightmare away.
And bring her back up.
Nightmare's bloated fucking body was found on the beach.
Your horse?
Yeah.
Nightmare reappeared?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nightmare was gone.
You know what? And then everyone lived the Nightmare.
Yes.
Imagine seeing that shit.
The fucking dead horse. You know what horse mouth looks like when they're dead? Big fucking... Oh.
How did Nightmare die?
Nightmare just died. I don't know, just up and died. Pretty skittish horse.
Was it a gummy mess?
Yeah. It was like fucking... that lip goes up and they got those fucking teeth. Oh, it's crazy.
And you did all this on Google Maps?
Yeah. Yeah, you just go around Google Maps and zoom in, check it out.
Nice.
It was fun.
You don't have to travel anywhere anymore.
No, you just fucking virtually sightsee.
I wonder how Geneseo is doing.
Yeah.
I'll check it out tonight.
And you go Street View.
Yeah, Street View.
And you can check out.
They took down the old pizza joint.
It's like I remember standing here and spinning around and looking at everything just like I'm on Street View. I don't even have to be there.
God, life is weird.
It is odd. Never thought that
There's
shit
a lot
was...
of change going on in our lifetimes. I wonder if this happens to every generation.
Yeah.
It just seems like a lot of shit has changed since
weird.
we appeared on this fine planet.
Look at this shit. You just zoom in on any place.
What is this now, Geneseo?
Yeah, that's Geneseo.
That's the campus, though. Who gives a fuck? I hated the campus.
Campus never went there.
Go to town. See if Aunt Cookies is still there.
What?
The old sub joint. Who cares?
Delicious.
So the Kings, I told you they would win.
Yeah, I was live tweeting the hockey game, much to people's chagrin.
Yeah, you were pissing off a lot of Devils fans.
Well, you know what happened?
You were pissing off a lot of people.
The Devils fans started it, by the way.
They did.
If you look at my timeline, I never said anything bad about the Devils. I was commenting on the game, and all I did was I was like, wow, that's a costly fucking penalty. A costly fucking penalty that they got, and the Kings were able to score twice very quickly while they were the Devils were on power play. And it was, that's all I said. And then some guy's like, fuck you. Fuck your mother's dried cunt. I was like, oh, really? Okay. Now I'll fucking start bashing you about the Devils, and then the other Devil fans jumped in. But I never had a hard-on against the Devils about this this game. I could give a shit.
I mean, the Devils never had a chance in this series. I hope they realize that. The
Well,
LA Kings were a much better team this year.
When they won 2 games...
I know the Devils beat the
everyone
Kings in the regular season, so shut the fuck up. But in general, the Kings were a way better hockey team.
Yeah, last night it was just it was a complete thrashing. They were outmatched amazingly, and then one of them was going like, "Shut up, Anthony! You don't know shit about hockey anyway." And I'm like, "Well, I think I know when the score is 3-0 in the first. It's not good.
Not good.
I don't have to be a fucking pro at hockey knowledge to know that that's bad."
You know, I like my hockey, and I love seeing that Stanley Cup hoisted.
Yeah.
I went to bed because the game was a blowout.
Oh.
How was that? Was it cool to see?
You know, they hoist it up, they kiss it, they skate around.
They all put their mouths on it.
Tears in their eyes, I guess. Yeah, they were very emotional.
See,
yeah.
I don't have to stay for this when
There
you can
it
see it
is.
right now.
They're very happy.
That's kind of cool.
And the crowd
It's
is
always
very happy.
It's always cool.
Is that their first one?
Yeah, the Kings never won the Stanley Cup before.
And another highlight, by the way, was the lovely porn star Taylor Stevens.
She's been behind the bench for a few games now.
Behind the bench, and whenever they would show, which side was it? I guess it was
Devils.
the Devils coach.
Yeah.
Wow, that you just see her giant tits.
There was a viral video pretty much where the coach was staring at her tits instead of watching the play on the ice.
Who's banging her?
Who's banging her?
Oh.
Someone's got to be getting her tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Troy
know how
Kwan?
It's only one game she went to, or no?
I think she went to
a couple of
at
games.
least. She went to at least 2, and she was right behind the Devils bench with her big, huge
Oh, yeah.
tits.
She's banging a player.
Tits.
I'm guessing.
And she was tweeting about it.
Yeah.
She was
Everyone's
tweeting like,
tweeting.
"Do you see me?
Yeah.
You see me behind the bench?"
We see you. Yeah, quick cut MVP, huh?
It's my honor to present the Stanley Cup to Captain Dustin Brown.
Yeah, Dustin Brown is an animal.
Do they like him?
Oh, fuck, he's an animal.
No tooth motherfucker.
Most of these guys don't have teeth.
No.
They pop them in after the game. Can you imagine taking a hockey puck to your front teeth?
Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Or it just knocks them out instantly?
Ow. Yeah.
Not even a question that you lost the teeth? There you go.
There it is. The big voice. Wow.
That never gets old. That's fucking cool.
They're going bullshit.
As far as sports go, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty goddamn cool, I must say. I'm sure Devils fans wished it was the Devils, but no, not to be.
They have nothing to be ashamed of.
You know,
They had a good year.
They played the game. They came to play.
Always sucks when your team comes in second. It's the worst feeling ever. I wouldn't even know that feeling, by the way. I think I would take second place at this point.
Yeah.
So you stayed up for the whole game?
Yeah, I was up.
Yeah.
I was tweeting and watching the game and the celebration.
You were also watching a video from Buffalo, I heard.
Yes. I
got
watched
you all
a
banged
wonderful.
up.
This one's getting some popularity. It's some guy from a part of Buffalo, I guess. What is it, South Buffalo?
Yep.
That is commenting on a story. I gather there was some kind of fire. It seems to me, without knowing the entire story, that black people wanted to move into his neighborhood.
Okay.
And something burned. I don't know what it was.
Wow, they burned a house down?
And now they got this news guy interviewing
Wait, why
this
are you being
gentleman.
vague?
I don't know.
What did they burn down?
I honestly don't know. I just know there was a fire. It could have been anything.
Did they burn his house down?
Oh, no.
The black guy's house down?
I don't know. I didn't get enough info on the story itself.
Okay.
But this good gentleman is talking to a news guy, and his opinion is that blacks should stay where they are, and whites stay where they are, and if they don't cross paths in their neighborhoods, that shit like this won't happen, he says.
Oh, let's see him.
And the newscaster is worse than what this guy is saying. And by the way, this guy's just voicing his opinion, and if you listen, he says they've destroyed their neighborhood. He doesn't want them moving into his neighborhood and destroying his neighborhood. And the newscaster is so... Like, he diffused the newscaster so quickly that the newscaster doesn't even know what to do. Because he's used to people, like, edging around the whole thing and not really getting to the point. And they keep pounding with questions, trying to get the guy to say something offensive. This guy just speaks his mind, and the newscaster just has to keep asking the same questions.
Really?
Yeah, because he's already said it. He's very calm, this guy. He's just speaking his piece.
Okay, let's listen to this.
So tell me, you lived here for 30-something years. They're classifying this fire as a potential hate crime. What do you think about that?
I think that if people just stayed in their own side of town, their own neighborhood, that things like that wouldn't happen.
Tell me what you mean by that.
Well, every race and color has their own section of Buffalo almost, so if they just stay on their own side, things like this wouldn't happen. People in these neighborhoods don't want those type of people moving down here and ruining the property value and destroying the neighborhood. So when things like that happen, it shouldn't be such a shock.
What do you mean by those types of people?
Minorities. African Americans.
So are you suggesting that they should stay on the east side rather than coming here to South Buffalo?
Well, they've already wrecked the east side. Why should they come down to the south side and wreck that neighborhood?
Do you think
Can you
that
pause real quick?
by saying these...
This guy's a calm guy, this racist, but you can see his face. He's a problem.
Oh, yeah, he's a problem.
He may or may not be a firebug. He's a problem.
He's wearing a wife beater, a black wife beater, and he looks like he could absolutely be in an Ultimate Fighting ring.
Is this a young reporter, though? This doesn't sound like TV news. It sounds like a local...
Oh, it's Buffalo.
It's Channel 4.
Yeah, but what are they going to get up in Buffalo?
Yeah, that's true.
A fresh-faced kid out of college, out of broadcasting school.
Just going, I don't know how to handle this guy.
I know.
He's
might beat me up.
saying the things I'm supposed to be trying to get out of him.
He's never heard anything like that. Usually you only get implications. Well, two parts of town. What do you mean by that? But he's like, no, they should stay there. The minorities don't come
I
there.
got to say, I like this guy's honesty.
Yep.
I appreciate his honesty. This guy has a feeling about something, an opinion. He lives in a neighborhood that he doesn't want destroyed. He's got an opinion of other neighborhoods, right, wrong, or indifferent. And he's speaking his piece. He's not afraid. I like that.
This is why I love Anthony. And I mean love. Because Anthony said I admire his honesty. Not, you know what, he's a racist and an ass, and he's just telling the truth. I like his honesty, and then you validate his points. Well, you know, property value does go down.
And gets excited when he sees people like himself.
Oh, I like this.
He's like, see, I'm not alone.
That's good.
With my thoughts.
Is that YouTube or a mirror?
He's in really good shape. It's a YouTube.
Oh, okay.
This guy couldn't be more confident about what he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, all right, what else you got?
He loves it.
Go back slightly there, Sam, please. And let's continue with the clip from Buffalo.
On the south side and wreck that neighborhood.
Do you think that by saying these things, people on the other side of the city get offended? Do you think that there's some sort of a bias, potentially?
A lot of people feel this way. They just won't say it.
But you are.
Yeah.
Why are you coming out and saying these things?
Because I own a home and I see what happens when they move into the neighborhood. Property value goes down, kids on the corner, crime goes up. The East Side used to be a beautiful place. Look what they did to that.
Do you think that there's an issue, though, in what you're saying?
Well, I'm sure there is, but I mean, you got to take a look at why it's an issue.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, they just ruin neighborhoods.
I guess what I'm getting at is that you're...
This guy's great.
He totally threw this guy.
He's so scary, though. You see the look he gave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this guy's not used to having an honest discussion and unapologetic.
Right.
Because the guy's they ruin neighborhoods, and he's telling you how he feels. It's unpleasant, but he's not being dirty, or he's not expounding enough for the reporter, because the reporter keeps having to jump in.
Yes,
the guy is just a soft-spoken guy. This is how
and he says it, and then he's quiet. He's not going off on this diatribe about using a racist language or anything. He just speaks his mind, stops, and the reporter's got to keep asking stuff. He doesn't know what the fuck to ask.
He's never talked to a guy like this.
No.
Amazing.
Go back a little so we can hear him go.
I guess what I'm getting at is that you're generalizing tremendously. These people might have just been here looking for a different way of life, a better way of life.
Maybe people are afraid after you let one family in, then more of them come in. You know? That's just how it is around here.
All right. Do you think there's anything wrong with what you're saying?
I don't feel there's anything wrong with it. A lot of people would feel wrong about it, but I don't.
That guy is amazing, isn't he?
He rules.
He's a big, motherfucker with one of those heads that you could punch right in the face and he wouldn't go anywhere.
For anyone who wants a visual, if you've seen Once Were Warriors, he looks like Jake the Muss.
Really?
He looks like Jake, the lead for Once Were Warriors, in the face. And he has this way to raising his eyebrows, like he's confrontational, but softly. Like he's comfortable telling you exactly this.
He's one of those guys you could punch as hard as you could right in the jaw, and he'd do that thing where he just takes his finger, wipes the blood, looks at it, and just smiles at you.
Like, that's all you got?
Yeah, all right, my turn.
It's on the Facebook page, E-Rock? Yes. All right, all this visual shit, go to our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, that, so I got that, and remarkably enough, you'd be amazed what site I was looking at when I found that video.
Sure.
Which was, of course, prominently linked on one of their threads.
They were very
like it.
I was trolling for some hate last night. I did. There you go. I was trolling for some hatred, and I found some. I also found a video on YouTube. What is it called? Like Hood Stories, I tweeted it. It was like one of my last tweets last night. It's a little kind of a gonzo camera version of a documentary on hood life. Hood life. This shit was infuriating.
What is this, an actual documentary?
It's some kind of documentary on blacks in Palm Beach. And it's nothing but guns, fighting, shooting, drugs, money, fucking, and the N-bomb dropped 800 times.
That's a tough situation.
Infuriating to watch because they're just beating up white people.
110 rounds at a nigga ass, nigga. Act like you know what time it is, baby. Putting it down for their hood life, volume 3, nigga.
Oh my God, these people are frightening. Yeah. I like the song though. And they're just showing a montage of people fighting, beating the piss out of each other, shooting guns. These crazy motherfuckers.
That's a scary life.
Just crazy. Go forward a little and you'll see some other shit fights without.
My nigga, bring your ass down here, my nigga. We gonna show you how it is, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
It's real out here. I ain't even gotta tell a nigga about downtown. Half these niggas around here scared to even ride up and through this motherfucker. You feel me?
It ain't fake. It's not fake. This is real, boy.
It's just brutal.
Yeah, Palm Beach, you don't like you puss ass nigga.
kid was like 5.
You better get it, nigga. Nigga out your head first. Let niggas know we gonna give your pussy ass the blues.
If a nigga cross that borderline of 6, we gonna give a nigga ass the blues. Slump shit is how we gonna leave it right
Do you imagine wandering into this neighborhood by accident, Jim, with your Kango hat on?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all?
We coming cave on a motherfucking nigga that beat 1-5, we got a little 1-5. Fuck your lie, you, your man, your shoulders, nigga.
I don't know what he said.
Go back a little bit, Sam. I know what he said.
I don't know what that gentleman said.
Oh, this is a long documentary.
Oh, it's an hour and 15. Yeah, yeah.
He said something about shorties. No, it's too far back.
Shorties. Was it about shorties?
Yeah.
No, we gonna give your pussy ass the blues.
If a nigga cross that borderline of 6, we gonna give a nigga ass the blues. Slump shit is how we gonna leave it right there.
Let a nigga know we got big off for you fuck niggas that come half step. Nigga, we got 15 rounds together. Come on, call the baby chopper, boy. We coming cave on a motherfucking nigga that beat 1-5, we got a little 1-5. Fuck your lie, you, your man, your shoulders, nigga.
Fuck you something, you, your mammy, and your shorty, nigga.
Oh, wow. Very good.
You, your mammy, and your shorty.
Very good, Jimmy.
Now, E-Rock was born and raised in Florida. Do you know this neighborhood there, E-Rock?
No,
E-Rock?
this is California.
What?
That makes more sense. Palm Beach, California. It sounded...
Orange County, yeah.
That sounds more...
I'm like, how is this going down in West Palm Beach, Florida?
That sounds like California.
Didn't you say Florida?
No, we said Palm Beach, and then they said Orange County.
All right, I know Palm Beach, Florida.
I actually thought it was Florida.
See, we thought it was Florida.
Shit.
What up, yo?
Huh?
Man.
Yo, that big
Faced
fat
by
motherfucker
E-Rock.
come on through here with his big wrestling ass shirt. We gonna slap your big fat motherfucking pelican neck.
So it says Palm Beach, Africa.
Jesus. That's so bad. That's scary shit. How big of an area is that?
I don't know, but I don't want to be there.
Ever?
I'll tell you that fucking much. This just is a whole lifestyle I just don't get. I don't understand it.
I told you I wanted to.
Bizarre.
I wanted to do something where I told you Anthony does all these things with black people.
Yeah.
They would love you.
Would
you
they?
don't understand. You're not a violent guy, but you're a funny guy and you love guns. Guys in this neighborhood, when they initially got over the shock of just seeing your fucking skin and how fucking close it was in color to theirs, they would love you. Because you're a funny guy, though. You're a really funny guy, and that would eventually, and you're honest guy. I'm telling you.
See, but here,
I think you don't know how much these guys would actually enjoy you.
But here's the deal. I see a lot of white people in this documentary. I watched it. I watched the whole thing last night.
Yeah.
Getting blindside punched in the side of the face. And then literally 10 of them will come over and start kicking and stomping on the person that's on the ground, that one person blindsided and threw down. And there's this white guy just laying on the ground getting stomped. I saw one clip. They played it in slow motion. Where this guy fell down. He was punched next to a tree. Two black guys run in slow motion, grabbed a branch of the tree.
How do you run in slow motion?
Swung on it. I guess the film was done in slow motion. Swung from the branch and then let go and stomped on the guy. And I swear, I was just like, I won't say it.
This is what you watch before you go to sleep?
Yes. It was exactly before I went to sleep.
Why do you do this to yourself?
I just, no, you have to keep,
This is a highlight reel, though.
You got to keep up on things.
This would be exhausting if this was actual life.
It is life. It's hood life. This is
But this is a highlight reel.
What do you think? They go to IBM when they're off?
This is
not
a
doing
highlight
this?
reel.
This is every day for these motherfuckers. Every day. Every day.
It would seem exhausting if it was every day.
It is.
That's a rough
This
way
is
to
their
fucking
life. Every fucking day. This ain't no fucking... They don't go to work. Wiping his face, with sweat off his face with $100 bills. Wow. Oh, man. That guy's frightening. Holy shit.
How do you make your fingers do that?
I don't know. Gang signs.
How do you do that?
Throwing up
Have
some
you ever
gang
tried to do that
signs.
shit? How do you...
I can't throw up no gang signs, yo.
You gotta break some tendons so they move like that?
Oh, shit.
Is that how he did it?
Fight. Two of them.
Someone's saying it's totally Florida. E-Rock. Where's Palm Beach County?
Where's Palm Beach County?
They didn't say Palm Beach County. They said Orange County.
They just said Palm Beach County.
It's actually Palm Beach and West Palm. So yeah,
Iraq.
Iraq I think is.
Iraq's a dummy. Everyone's calling you a dummy.
Good.
I mean, everybody.
It sounds California.
It is the FLA, yo.
They just said
Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach County. So where's that? Iraq is well. Let the people talk.
Yes, let the
please.
people
Someone's
talk.
got an opinion.
Michelle in Florida.
Yo, it's absolutely South Florida. Orange County is Orlando, first of all, and it says Hallandale and all these places. Iraq is retarded. It is absolutely South Florida.
What part of South Florida?
From South Florida.
Orlando's Central Florida, and Orange County is also in California.
Shit.
Oh shit.
But if you
Palm
listen
Beach is
and
also
clean your ears
California.
out, you would hear that it is Hallandale and all places.
I never heard of a Palm Beach, California. To tell you the truth.
Yeah. Let me ask Michelle. Where is
Palm
this
Springs.
in South Florida?
It's just north of Broward County, so it's.
No, you got to give us white towns. I don't know this shit. Like, is it close to like? I don't know. We know Miami is white people. Like,
There's
where
an
is
Orange
it?
County in New York. People are saying too, which there is.
I know.
Iraq.
I mean, it's in South Florida. It's
But what
you know,
near where we
How
we
far
would
from
know?
Miami?
Yeah.
it's like 2 hours from Miami.
Okay.
Hour and a half, 2 hours from Miami, north of Miami.
How far from
So that's
Fort Lauderdale?
So that's not really south, is it?
Central.
Isn't it more
It's not
central?
But anyways, it's
Is it
definitely
near
not-
Tampa? Is it near Orlando? Is it near
No,
Daytona
it's
Fort
Beach?
Lauderdale.
and north of Miami.
What?
It's like right between Orlando and Miami.
Okay.
All right. So
That's over 300 miles.
Oh, don't start getting mad at other people
Yeah.
telling you the actual thing.
You were off by 3,000. At least she's only off by
I'm not
Iraq's
from
new
there,
mapping
so
system,
who gives a
dum-dum.
you were born and raised in Florida. You would think you would know something about Florida.
Retarded.
Yeah.
He's not from there, dumb bitch.
What happened now?
Called her a dumb bitch.
Michelle, Iraq
shit.
called you a dumb bitch.
Iraq is hood
Okay.
life.
Yeah, he really
Sorry that
is.
he
Would
did
you
that.
like to retort?
No, absolutely not. He's retarded. He's wrong. I'm right.
That's right.
So.
Sorry, I
Yo, get
don't
a
know
Coke
hood
float,
life.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yo, Coke floats. Yo, got to make some fucking fantasy wrestling lineups and shit, man.
This is just a highlight reel.
I'm
Yeah,
punching out.
pretty
I'm at
much.
work. Talk
All
to you
right.
later.
This is a highlight reel of shit going down.
But
eh?
it's their life.
Let's go to Jay in Cleveland. Jay,
Life.
they got some downtime?
Jay.
No.
They got some downtime.
Not these motherfuckers
They're
are
not rubbing-
gangsters. 100% motherfucker.
They're not rubbing hundreds on their face all day long. They got
100%.
downtime.
What do you think their downtime looks like? Community service?
I don't know. Maybe they play a video game or something.
No, they're fucking
There's
gangsters.
some downtime. Maybe they go to the beach for the day.
24/7 gangsters, yo.
24/7. They're
They
finding
always
tree
got their
limbs to
chopper.
fucking jump on and stomp
At
people.
night when they go out, it's fucking about fighting and
They got some
fucking
downtime,
bitches and
man.
drugs. They're dealing
Ah,
drugs.
shit. Let me go to Jay in Cleveland.
What's
Jay,
happening there? That's a fight. Sam, please.
So you're telling me this happens all day long, or is there downtime in between these these flash mobs? You can't flash mob all day long. You'd be
Yes.
exhausted.
What up, yo?
Jay, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a minority in the black community.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a minority of the population. We look at those niggas just as
All right.
you do.
All right, could I ask you something then? It's a minority of the black community, okay? I got you.
Do you agree with that?
I don't know. But
Oh, come on.
But
you got to agree with that.
I
at least.
might not. I don't have the fucking stats and numbers here. I don't know. But let me tell you something. How about then there should be a minority of the white community doing this that is actually a bigger number than the minority of the black community, just for the fact that we have more people in the country. Find me some fucking mob shots of fucking white people beating the piss out of black people, waving guns around,
Well,
fucking...
they do exist, but they're black and white.
Huh?
They do exist, but they're in black and white.
Oh, are they? Yeah, that's true. Yo, go. What up, yo?
We don't. It's not as many black people doing this.
No?
We look at them as just as ignorant as you do.
All right.
But we don't condone this.
Why are there so many?
There's a lot of hardworking
All right.
black people out there. I live in a complete black community.
I'm not saying there's not, dude. I've said that a million times on this fucking show. People don't hear me. But what I'm saying is, why does this exist anyway? Why does this element exist?
For the same reason, when you played that Buffalo clip, that that person exists.
That person exists because he doesn't want his neighborhood destroyed. What's the problem?
And he's also, dude, you got to see, he's also talking calmly, and he wasn't engaging in violence.
Yes.
He was just expressing an
He's expressing his opinion. Don't blame that fucking guy for the fact that these motherfuckers are killing each other. Jesus Christ. Another 10 people dead in Chicago? And the mayor's on fucking Conan playing games?
Well, what happened?
It's a war zone in Chicago.
What, they had
motherfuckers.
They had the Chicago Marathon? 10 people died?
I guess so. It must have been.
Exhaustion?
Yeah, it must have been a spelling bee, and their brains exploded.
I'm with Jay. It's obviously a minority of
How is it obviously a minority? Show me numbers, motherfucker.
This looks exhausting.
Show me fucking numbers.
This looks exhausting if it is happening all the time.
Hold on, Ant, stop yelling for a second.
All right.
For me to lump you in with your thoughts, I've been listening to the show for years. For me to lump you in with your thoughts as a Klansman is like for you to lump me in with the thoughts of those niggas with those gold teeth.
All right, let me give you some knowledge.
And I know you know.
Hit him with some knowledge, Ant.
Let me give you some knowledge, motherfucker. You could lump me in with white people because, to tell you the truth, a lot of white people think the same way. Like that other gentleman said, they're just afraid to fucking talk in this day and age because the racist label comes flying out. Even if you talk about these thugs. If I fucking talk about these thugs in too poor a light, or if I use certain words to describe these thugs, which describes them perfectly, I get fucking crucified?
No, I think...
You could say rambunctious.
Smart.
I watched the first 48, and I think it's some of the saddest shit ever. I do. I'll look at it like...
Shit's hilarious.
Why are we doing this to each other? What happened in Auburn with the 2 football players getting shot? It's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And someone needs to be talking about it. I'm glad that you're actually saying it because no black leaders are saying it. I'm glad you're saying it.
They never will.
And every time you tweet something about it, I retweet it too.
No one's going to listen to me, though, because I'm a racist, see?
People are listening to you, and I'm glad you're saying it. But
Oh, wow, chicks fighting. Yeah. That rules every time.
I'm a racist.
All right, listen, I got to move on because there's too many people, Jay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to Jason Orlando, who knows a little bit more about this neighborhood.
By the way, pause. The guy has a Florida tattoo on his neck.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a Florida tattoo.
It's easy to go in and get a job like that.
He likes Florida.
No, it's difficult.
Oh.
Jason, what's going on?
Florida. Hey, you got to realize, I agree a little bit with that Cleveland guy. It is a different type of minority, but they're all Haitian. So that's why Jimmy gets a little bit of credit there for deciphering what they were saying. But it's a huge Haitian community, and they ain't doing nothing but flash mobs. That's all they do all day.
Interesting.
And they're in Palm Beach County.
I have no idea.
Haitians are scary.
I just see a bunch of fucking thugs that contribute nothing to a civilized fucking society and should just be eliminated.
The funniest part about that, they say Hallandale, that's the biggest Jewish community down there.
Boy.
I don't know what the hell they're repping over there in Hallandale, but...
they repping.
How do you
repping up in Hallandale.
How do you get all those gold teeth? Does that hurt?
By jacking a motherfucker. Or by dealing drugs.
Dealing the drugs, I think that's actually kind of like the teardrops. The gold teeth is for killing people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I just made that shit up.
Jesus.
All right.
And big rims.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
Amazing.
Here we go. Let's say hi to Graham in Pennsylvania. Graham?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen?
Hey,
I
Graham.
just wanted Anthony, you wanted to know where all the white versions of these crazy guys in Florida are during every other trailer park across America.
Yeah.
Cooking up meth and...
Well, show me some videos. Show me some fucking videos. Show me these...
Maybe the media's got something to do with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It can't be blamed. No one wants to accept fucking blame for their own goddamn fucking behavior. No one wants to accept blame. What the fuck? Every guy that calls, every black guy that calls has to have some fucking problem. It's the media, it's white people, this guy's fucking, the trailer parks and stuff. How about you just say, yeah, there's some fucking despicable son of a bitches out there, and it really looks bad upon your community. Fuck.
I agree with that. I'm just saying, you're always saying that the media tries to baby black people, maybe they're doing the same thing with crazy white folks.
No, they would love to show a fucking mob of white people beating the fuck out of black people and shooting guns in the air and talking how they're fucking they're jacking black people. It's so one-sided. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh.
All right. Later on.
Are you
in Palm Beach County, Florida?
Florida. Oh, Iran.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I can't see it from in here, so how do
Show him, Sam. Turn it so he can see it.
Iraq.
You watched it just as long as everyone was listening to it.
All right,
and you didn't pick it up
Magellan. See, it's Marcel and Magellan.
See, so you sleep like a baby after you watch this shit?
Oh, because I was so revved up and mad that when I go to bed, I go like, and I'm exhausted.
Why do you search out stuff to rev you up?
Well, I like
your thing?
keeping tabs on things. And by the way, I found another site where some black guy is railing, just going off about how white people are very good at shooting, and how he sees these videos of these 12-year-old white girls hitting the bullseye, and how these motherfucking niggas, they can't hit shit with the gun, motherfucker. And when the war goes down, we're gonna have to know how to shoot, motherfucker. Why aren't you taking target practice? And he's serious. He's absolutely fucking serious. Talking about he's very angry that white people are able to hit their targets,
and that angers you instead of makes you laugh.
Can't. No, I was cracking up at that.
I would laugh at a video like that.
I was cracking up at that. I get angry when I see mobs of black guys beating the fuck out of white people for no reason except the fact that they were walking down the street, and they just I hate the blindside fights. I hate those fucking, the second a guy goes down, 5 guys at least are on top of him, just beating the fuck out of him, laughing, going through the pockets, robbing them, and it's with impunity. None of these motherfuckers ever get caught because no one talks. No one cares, and it's not treated like a real crime. It's treated like, oh, there was a fight or something. No, it's assault and fucking robbery. Ugh.
You want to talk to a black woman who agrees with you.
Oh, shit.
Let's go to Sherry in North Carolina. Sherry.
Hi. Oh, it's actually Cherie.
Cherie.
Oh.
Do you spell that shit all weird?
Well, my mama's different, but anyway.
Wait, how do you spell it? I gotta know. I love the spelling sometimes.
C-R-I-S-S-E.
S-S-E?
Yes, 2 S's, as in Sam.
Wait, spell it again.
C-H-E-R-I-S-S-E.
All right.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Well, if you pronounce it. But anyway.
All right, I'm sorry, guys.
I almost agree with Ant.
Almost.
People like this should definitely be lined up and eliminated. You're never going to contribute anything to society.
No.
You're just going to hurt my family, hurt my kids.
They're a
black,
burden.
White, red, or indifferent. You should just definitely line dumbasses like this up and just shoot them in the head.
How about I'm judging them on the content of their character? How about that? How about if I didn't even know what color they were, I would still hate these motherfuckers.
Well, in this case, yeah. If you're of any race and you act this stupid and this ignorant, and you're hell-bent on glorifying death to this degree, that should just line you up, do us all a favor, and take your ass out.
Yeah.
However, to the gentleman earlier that said something about it's how they portray us in the media, okay, a percentage of that may be true, but it's ultimately how we act in the media. It's sad and unfortunate, and as a race, we do need to get it together. However, something you have to consider is that this type of mentality runs across every race. There's a group of idiots in every race. I don't care, be it big or small. There's some dumbasses in every race, everywhere you go. It's just unfortunate that these fools have access to camcorders and YouTube.
Yeah, I hear you, but you know something? These boneheads that are in this race in particular happen to affect a lot of other people. I understand what you're saying. There's other fucking idiots of all different races. But you know what? It doesn't seem to directly affect as many people as this does. And I mean physically and financially, and it's just a burden. Do you think the West Palm Beach, Florida police department needs to fucking use this many resources to just corral up fucking animals like this? It's crazy.
No. Why don't they behave?
Just behave. I know, every time I talk, I feel like it's going to be another
song. No, you have
song.
to talk into that cadence.
Oh, yeah.
Look at West Palm Beach.
Florida.
Florida. They're acting up. You like have a second follow.
The police have resources being expended.
Just won't have the same oomph to it.
No, it just doesn't. It's the B-side.
It'll be the one-hit wonder trying to get that next song.
B-side of fucking Too Shy.
Let's say hi. Are we doing Cherise?
Thank you,
Thank you, or however you would pronounce
Cheris.
that. Cheris? Yeah, thank you, Cheris. Let's go to Tom in Chicago. Tom.
What's going on, boys?
Hi, Tom.
Tom.
I don't know. A lot of things are going on in Chicago, I guess. MSNBC's up there today. Conan was up there.
Yeah,
what's going on in Chicago that everyone's going to Chicago?
Hey, I work for a utility company.
Or just talk about what you want to.
And we go into
It's like
these
so much
neighborhoods
better when I'm
all
just
the
walking
time,
the
like
street.
Dan's
I have a
talking
conversation
about.
with people.
It's just all fucked up here.
It's just all fucked up here. I gotta tell you, I don't like when the spooks start roaming around the neighborhood. Out here in Chicago.
The Chicago PD just lets them do their thing, man.
Just lets them do their thing.
Well,
we had a few shootings here the other day.
You got it. All right, punch it out.
All right, you
Tom.
punch out.
Later.
Oh, my God.
I love the Chicago accent.
That's hilarious. It is. It's creeping up very quickly on Boston as far as my favorite wacky accent.
Duh.
Yeah, that's the normal one everyone says is the Bears. But there's so many things you could just say that sound funny when you talk like this. It's great. Yeah. So that was my night.
Wow, that's so weird.
Around.
You went really white to really black.
Yeah. I was watching a hockey game, and then
hockey's really white.
Yeah, in between periods, I was punching up some videos, having a little fun, reading some stuff, watching videos, audio clips.
How many fantasies do you have? Like, how many daytime fantasies do you have about like you're in a bad situation like that, and they misjudge you? Like Anthony's daytime fantasies.
Oh
that
no,
they
am I
misjudge
like
him.
fucking? I'm like Charles Bronson.
Yeah, when they're like, yo, man, you in the Escalade, and you're like, what? Excuse me?
Huh? What?
What?
I used to. I'll tell you that something.
And you pull the shirt back a little bit. What? Yo, all right, man.
I'll be completely honest with you. I used to think that. Now all I think is that I would absolutely be railroaded and put in jail no matter what the situation was, because I would just be fucked. You can't defend yourself anymore in this country, never mind New York State. So those fantasies go out the window when reality dips in, and all of a sudden I go from being Charles Bronson to some fucking schlep in a courtroom as the judge is pronouncing sentence on me because I pumped one into some fucking shithead.
Let's go to West Palm Beach. This is Gary.
Florida?
Yes, we're going to Florida.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. I just
morning,
want to tell you, I watched that video, but I could tell, that's I've seen my alleyway in that video there.
Oh, nice.
Is that California or Florida?
It's definitely West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, E-Rock said it was California.
Well, now people saying it's West Palm Beach.
Yeah, that's definitely West Palm Beach. I live right across the street. I'm actually looking at it now at the police department, and I'm on Clematis, which is like the main strip of downtown. But the minute I go one block over, it's a totally different world.
Really? Do they bother you when you go to the other block over?
Yeah, actually, I've biked for the past 20 years, and when I bike through that area, pretty much all the time, I wouldn't say all the time, but half the time, somebody's going to be like, hey, man, give me a ride, or
give me a ride.
See,
I've seen people
but
run,
nothing's
too.
going on.
No, I've seen
nothing
them
happened to this guy.
and throw their bodies against the bike and just fucking smash people on the ground and take their bike.
Wait, let me ask you, Gary, you've been going through these neighborhoods for how many years?
I guess I moved down here since '92, and when I first
hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. And how white are you?
Italian, German.
And since '92, what's the worst thing that has happened to you going through these neighborhoods?
The worst thing that's happened to me, I'd say 3 times that a van will pull up to the side, a white van, and guys will jump out and start running after us. And then one time a gun was pulled, and my friend, he even got off his bike and ran, so he lost his bike totally.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
What?
Nothing has happened to the guy.
Why? He said...
That's just basic shit.
Been menaced by guys with guns.
It's
since '92, that's the worst that has happened to him, and he goes through the neighborhood a lot?
Yeah, we still have. That's along the actual waterfront itself. And even back then, it used to be. Even though we're pretty gentrified now, the downtown West Palm, there used to be a time when just me being where I am now, the cops would actually stop me and be like, "Why are you here in this area?"
And this guy's fucking. He's aware of the situation. He's, you know, he knows.
But he hasn't been sucker punched or he hasn't been pushed off
because he's aware. He's aware. You just walk down that street with those motherfuckers. You walk down the street with those motherfuckers, and you tell me how things panned out for you.
That's a highlight reel, sir.
Nah,
it's also
something tells me that's those guys' lives. That's how they live
It's
their
a highlight
lives.
reel.
They're not going to school after that.
The West Palm Beach.
Oh no,
Improv
I agree
is
with you there.
In that kind, not maybe that neighborhood. Sir, how far is the Improv from that neighborhood? Because that's, you said gentrification. They've cleaned out a certain area and made the Improv in that whole little cityscape.
Yeah, that's City Place. I went down there and seen you. I'm 2 blocks from there, and we're on the lettered streets. But the minute you get to the numbered streets, that's when it's the different world.
Oh.
And it's kind of an interesting story of what actually started, because we have actually one of the worst, I guess, ghettos of America. But the interesting story is what started this particular ghetto, and those guys that you see, most of them are descendants of an area called the Sticks, which is on the island of Palm Beach. When Flagler first started the island, they built the train stations, and they said they could have half of the island, the African Americans that built the trains. But then right after they built the trains and all the estates in Palm Beach, they realized, oh my gosh, we want this island all for ourselves. So there was a Christmas party in the early 1900s where they invited them all to come to the Christmas party, and then they burned down all of their houses.
Holy shit.
Which were wooden at the time, and then that's when they came over the bridge here, and then that's where most of the descendants are.
All right, look, mistakes were made.
Wait, who burned down whose house? The blacks got their houses burned down?
Yeah, by the whites, actually, because all the blacks had just the wooden shacks there. There's still a few remaining, but a lot of them downtown West Palm Beach are actually the descendants of the people, who built the train stations and the island up.
See, I honestly, dude, like there is in a way no excuse for what goes on, but in a way, we in a lot of ways, as a nation, not you and I, brought this on ourselves by fucking being shitty. We're paying for the shit people did.
Yeah, 100 years ago.
And 50 years ago even. Not
and
even 100 years ago.
You know what? You know what? Fucking move on!
I agree, but it's one of those things where this whole fucking downhill thing started so many years ago. And like when you go back to the 60s, I know that's 50 years ago now, but you see the footage, you don't see, and you have to say, you don't see white people fighting to go to college and having the entire infrastructure fighting them. Like, these are a bunch of thugs, but you don't see fucking white kids trying to get into a building and a genuine, like, a societal infrastructure going, no. It's like
you don't see that anymore.
No, I know, but it started a really awful process, and right now this is what we get, and it will eventually change. But this is part of the fucking
I don't
bullshit.
see it eventually changing.
I think
I don't. There's an inherent problem that has to be dealt with in some way, shape, or form, and I don't think just time is going to fucking fix this shit.
How come it's not out of Herent?
Oh
boy. Oh, double guns, baby.
Ooh, exactly.
What's that? No, but I was doing double guns because I'm from West Palm.
Jesus.
California?
How about West Elbow or something? I'm fucking killing.
I wish you were killed.
So that's what destroys the family structure, and that's what gets a woman that has fucking 5 kids and doesn't know the father of any of them, and they grow up with their fucking grandmother because the mother then ends up in prison or something. Like that whole issue. That's because 100 years ago some houses were burnt down.
No. But it starts a whole fucking. It just starts a whole weird thing for people. It's like when there's nowhere to build from. That's where America fucked up. And I'm not saying it wouldn't still be like this in certain neighborhoods, but we can't sit there and wonder why is it like that when years ago blacks were fighting to get into college and we're told no, you can't. It's like, and for a long time, it's like, now we look at it like, it's so many years ago. But in that time, they were as alive as you and I are, and they were saying the same thing. The fucking niggers want to read. Like, back then, it was just a different thing.
I understand your point, but now, what we're doing now, if people could get together, like they get together to blame other people for their fucking plight, and got together and actually maybe cleaned up their neighborhood and got together and figured out how to make businesses for yourselves instead of having agents come in and run every store in your neighborhood? Things like that. Perhaps if the energy was put there, there'd be a better outlook and a better conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't know.
I'm not saying it's not their fault. I don't mean it like that. I mean just very realistically, when you look at if America had a great history of that stuff, and was really always fair, and this is what was happening, I would say literally fucking kick them out of the country. But that's not what happened. And it's unfortunate that, again, I've said it before, we are paying for, in a historical sense, recent mistakes. Like in our lifetime, it's a long time ago. It's a 50-year. But in the historical country sense, when's the last time you read about like Alexander the Great from 1850? Can you or 1002? Can you differentiate between Alexander the Great in 1002 and 1052? It's like in a historical sense, it's all like that couple hundred-year period. In historical senses, we look at things in like 2 and 3 and 4 and 500-year blocks.
So how long is it going to be a viable excuse?
I don't know.
How long is it going to be the only fucking excuse that there is for this? If you want to be a guy that makes excuses, it's the only excuse. We were fucking treated like shit, so now we don't know what the fuck to do, and we act like children. Perhaps 50 years? Is it another 50 years? Is it 100 years? How long so I could set my cryogenic fucking chamber and wake up when it's over?
Yeah, no, I know. And again, it's not an excuse. It's not saying they're not responsible. Of course
Well,
they are.
to Jimmy's point, Sal wants to say something.
Sal! I have a feeling Sal doesn't agree with me by the name. Go
ahead, Sal.
You know, fucking Jimmy. All right, sorry, Sal.
Go ahead, Sal.
Sal? I don't see an arrow.
Hello?
Oh, Sal said, hey, we wouldn't let women vote, but they're not beating the shit out of us.
That is true, but police also weren't burning down women's homes and weren't stomping on women and beating women.
We kept the women down for a very long time, and they're not,
That's true.
causing problems nowadays.
That is true.
Is Sal's point.
Although the treatment of women was a little... Women weren't slaves, and women weren't, the police beatings of women. It just didn't happen the same way. Yeah. But, I know what Sal's point is.
Well, Sal, call back. I don't know if it was me or you, but make your point. All right.
Man.
That's a hell of a night for you.
That said, it's an atrocious neighborhood.
That's exactly what I was doing.
It's a really bad neighborhood, obviously.
But I don't think that I don't think it's all white people's fault either. Like, we did that. But it's like the country's... I'm so irritated with America in general. Like, I love this country. But I'm so sick and tired of us telling everyone how to... The double standards here are driving me fucking crazy. And that we've always had them. And this is the result of one of them. This is the result of one of the double standards. This is what happens when, for a couple of 100 years, you treat people like dog shit. There's ugly repercussions that come out the other end.
Yeah, I guess it wipes the brain's ability to distinguish right from wrong right out.
No.
When you treat them like shit. They all of a sudden don't know what wrong is.
But you see how angering this is just from our point of view? Like, just watching this stuff is enraging.
Yes.
Put yourself in the position of having dealt with it for, it'd be fucking...
Gotta educate the people.
No, I think it starts a culture of fucking self-defeat and defeatist thinking and fucking like, it just starts that.
You know what? It's the fucking easy. It's so easy to grab a fucking gun, not go to school or work, grab some drugs, sell the fucking shit, be part of a fucking gang so you feel like you're part of something, corrupt your fucking youngsters that are 5, 8 years old and make them throw up gang signs and hold guns. It's easier than fucking going to school, doing well, getting a job, whatever the fuck you want to do. Or not going to school, just getting a job, going every day, fucking whatever. This seems to be the easiest fucking thing you can do and still breathe and live. It's fucking infuriating. It's lazy.
Part of it is, but part of it is, I don't know if I'd say certain parts are lazy. But I wouldn't say a lot of this is lazy. This is a hard, like, even though you're dead by the time you're 25, I wouldn't say that they're all in great shape, these guys. One thing they're not, it's lazy.
Fighting. Amazing.
But I would like to interview, I wish we could get like a couple of real thugs in here, like real guys like that. Just to talk to.
California? Got any fucking interns?
I'd be interested in that.
Thugs. Yeah, talk to some thugs.
But but real interview, like honestly, if they would answer honestly, I'm curious about it. Because if you grow up somewhere,
can we interview them on the phone?
Yeah, maybe on the phone's better.
Yeah, maybe a phoner.
But
they're listening right now, I'm sure.
If everyone in your neighborhood is doing something, everyone, like, you know, like even it's on a much smaller scale, like in Brooklyn, when there was, you know, when they'd beat blacks, they'd come through. And again, it's just because other people in the neighborhood were doing it.
Right.
If everyone in your neighborhood is in a gang or fucking is broke and it has no air conditioning and there's fucking roaches, and this guy has a brand new fucking what do they drive, Maximas, and is making $20,000 a week, it's really hard to go, I'm going to buckle down and study when the schools aren't great and everybody I know is doing this.
Well, then it's like I said, it's being fucking lazy. Because you look at that and think, oh, I could do the legitimate and hard way to do this. Here's something. How come we only get these half-ass shit leaders in the black community and a few, you know, of the clergy that come out. But for the most part, people will get together, they'll march, they'll fucking get on the news when they want to blame somebody for the plight of their people. Yet, you never see that energy against gangs and against fucking... And believe me, I've seen marches against gangs and violence, but it really isn't with the same verve that they march when they think injustice is being done.
I'll tell you why. Same reason that every other American does stuff. There's a double standard in the black community, too. Like, black people are much more likely to complain when it's a white cop doing something or a guy like Zimmerman than when it's other black people. It's the same thing that every other, that our whole country does. It's a double standard. They practice. I'm not saying black people don't practice double standards or don't behave fucking horribly. But
well, uniting against Whitey fucking you for hundreds of years is really not going to do anything in this day and age. You know, I guess it did well for the civil rights movement, and it did get more rights for black people to, you know, to use this society in its full potential. But all right, look, you did it. Congrats. Now move on to another cause, stopping this fucking bullshit that's going on in the community, and fucking, you know, maybe that 50% of the young male population being in prison. How about you address that without blaming white people again? You know, it's hard to blame white people when maybe somebody is dealing drugs or has a gun or something and they get thrown in prison. Those are the rules. Sorry.
But it's also, too, to answer your question about, like, how come they make those decisions and those shit. You're an adult. Like, if you moved into a neighborhood at 18 or 15 even, and were presented with that choice, like, okay, you can be in this gang where everybody else is, or you can go to school, even though you might be smart enough to make that decision and go, you know what, fuck that. That's the easy way. I'm not going to wind up in prison. But if you're fucking 7 and 8, and kids, when you're that young, none of us are fucking smart enough to go, I'm going to buck, or very few of us.
You know what?
It's all your parents.
You're right. And I was fucking, even from a horrible parental marriage that was going on, I still got enough guidance to know not to do shit like that. I was told, you know, you'll go to fucking jail. It's not good. You know, my parents pretty much instilled in me right from wrong and shit like that. So do the same fucking thing. Take some responsibility, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, all right.
Take some responsibility, for fuck's sake.
One more call. This guy used to be in that life. Rod in North Carolina. Rod.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Rod.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I understand what you guys are saying. You're absolutely right. I lived in North Philadelphia all my life, and my father was a crackhead. My mom did what she could do to raise me. I'll say about 18, I just got tired of my friends just dying left and right, my family dying left and right. And it came to a point where it's just like you said, it's a point of discipline and laziness. You know, there's no structure in these streets. There's no one to look up to. Just like another caller said, there's no leaders. So these kids are, you know, they're living this life like, fuck it, I'm not going to bust my ass, or I'm not going to get a 9 to 5 when exactly what you said. This guy right next to me's got a fucking maximum for selling up, you know, all this coke and weed and shit, you know? But it comes to a point of the individual, you know? If you got enough sense in your fucking brain to know this ain't the life you want to live, that eventually you're going to end up in 3 spots. You know? You're gonna be
Well, let me ask you, how did you get out of that life, and was it easy?
No, absolutely. It's not easy. The way I got out was I decided, you know, I had a little girl on the way, and I said, you know what, I can't live these streets. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, you know, either by my own people and by cops, beat down and everything like that. And this is all at the age of 16.
Wow.
And I realized, you know, this ain't the fucking life for me. You know, this ain't the way I want to raise my daughter. I've met most of my life. I've been around Spanish and black. All right, now I'm half black and I'm half Puerto Rican, so I got a double mix right there. But I've had a lot of friends to tell me, you know, how can you live like this and do it every day? It's not a real. This is actually how fucking these guys live. And they do it just to put up this persona to be eaten or eat. You know what I mean? And
we get all that, but I want to know how you got out. So all that happened at 16. What was your move? Did you leave the neighborhood? What did you do?
What I did was I just saved up from all the dumb shit that I did. I know the things that I was doing was wrong. I saved that money and I moved the fuck out. I went about 3 hours away from the town. I took my girl, I took my kid, and I said, fuck it. I work a factory job until I have to die.
There
now
you go.
Went and got the CDL. I started driving, got my own house. I got my own, you know, my own property and everything like that. But yet I still have family that are still in that fucking world. And I try to talk to them and tell them, look, you know, this life doesn't have to be this way. The fucking road doesn't end a couple blocks away. But it's just a point of no structure, no discipline. There's no leadership. These guys are fucking lazy. They don't know any better. So it's a pure ignorance type of thing. You know? So,
absolutely. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
He's obviously a rarity, though.
It's just one of those knuckle jerks. You know what I mean? The fucking thing doesn't end until someone actually steps up. You got this fucking black president in the office that hasn't mentioned one fucking thing about the inner city, the youth, and everything like that, but he's more fucking concerned about, you know, all this other shit that's going on in other parts of the world. I mean, I just don't understand it. It makes me sick. You know, I'm a minority. I'm an Hispanic. I'm half black. But yet the shit that I see just drives me nuts. But nobody wants to say anything. It's just like that guy. I respect what that guy said about his neighborhood. I understand that. But at the same time, there's not the opposite side of that. There's no one black saying, look, I'm tired of these type of persons coming in here, destroying this neighborhood. Let us educate them. Let us show them what to do. But there's none of that.
Do you know if a black person would have said the same shit that white guy said, no one would even look at the video. It would have just been, oh, there's somebody that wants their community kept nice and doesn't want these thugs moving in and fucking shit up. But since it's a white guy, then it's a racial incident and it's terrible. And
you know, Rod and I have a lot in common because Rod, I wore a Kango and I used to listen to rap music when I was a young man, and I was able to make it out, luckily. Hey, who shot you? Not by name, of course, but like, what was your relationship with that person?
It was just back in those days, man. North Philly was the Wild Wild West, man. You walked.
He was clowning, yo. He'd be clowning.
North Philly was rough, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you should hear what the website calls Philadelphia.
Philadelphia?
No.
There's another one?
It's
Well, help me out.
I'll just say it. They call it Gorilladelphia.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
A racist website like that would call something...
They're turning North Philly around a little bit.
Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it.
A little bit. You can get some nice real estate there and sit on it for a while. You'll make some cash.
Well, when you look at... Like,
well, there's 2 bodies dropping a day as of last year. I mean,
crazy.
You get some shit moved out.
Yeah, all right,
they
Rod.
did it in Harlem. When you look at a lot of the brownstones and stuff, or the new buildings, we were going up... we were going to...
Yes.
We drove through Harlem, the Spanish Harlem, and you could see, like, it's kind of a rough neighborhood, but then you'll see one brand new building.
Yeah.
And it's a brand new block. There's everything a white person would need. Dry cleaner, police, fire department. It's all in one fucking building.
One fucking block of building. Yeah.
I rode my bike through Harlem 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Yeah. I go to the GWB and then I go east and I ended up on 165th Street. And then had to make my way back toward Central Park.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any shit going down. I saw people just enjoying their Sunday.
You're not going to see anything
in the parks. They had a party for a grandma. I saw that. That was one of the pictures I took on my Instagram. I saw just people living their fucking lives. That's all I saw.
Yep.
Question is,
I was in some shitty areas, man.
What's that, Rod?
But it was also the middle of the day. I wouldn't do that same bike ride at night.
Not a bike ride. No, you're better off walking. Honestly.
It's one of those situations where if there's work, you won't get the ghetto. You have a lot of these towns and cities that have big industrial movements, and when everything started shutting down, that's when you started getting the different types of crimes coming in. People starving, people wanting to do something. Instead of them moving and trying to do better for themselves, they're just going to rob and steal from the next guy. That's just the American way right now.
All right, Rod. Thanks for your phone call, man.
Thank you, man.
I really appreciate it. Sal's calling back from Jersey. Sal.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Good morning.
I was trying to make your point, but I imagine you had more to it.
Well, it's like I was trying to say. We repressed the women hundreds of years ago. We did make them slaves. They weren't allowed to do anything. And instead of using that and fighting and, doing rioting, now they make themselves better. They move up. You have women making more money than guys. They're moving up in the corporate world. And everyone has that same opportunity, and you have a choice, like Anthony's been saying. But, you either choose the easy way out and feel that you're entitled to everything, or you pick yourself up and do the right thing. That's all I was saying. And I'm not, I'm not racist, or I don't want to say I'm not racist, but my two grandchildren are black, my son-in-law is black, so, I just respect people for what they do with their life. And I don't respect people that don't respect themselves, and that's what it's really
respect some of our respect.
But Sal, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, no. But you can't. You just got. I try to look at both sides of it too. Now, I'm not saying it's all one this way, but I just try to look at both sides a little bit and go, well, it's not out of complete nowhere that this happened.
Of course not. It has a beginning, but at what point do we pick up ourselves and grow up?
Right.
I mean, you're in recovery. At one point, you have to take responsibility for yourself and say, this is it. I'm no longer that little kid getting beat up or raped or whatever, in your case, Jimmy. But
ouch.
You got to take responsibility yourself. You're a grown-up now, and you have to do the right thing. That's all there is to it. That is the way of the world. Everybody gets to it. We all go through that. I grew up, I was bullied when I was a little kid. Do I sit around saying, oh, blah, 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 my life is this? No, I get up, I go to work every day, and I try to make a better life for myself and my family. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
To sit around and I expect somebody to give me everything and do everything, and if I don't get my way, well, you're going to pay for it. And then it just turns around and becomes a show. I've called you guys before. I work and I get to see a lot of different communities. Ooh. And you go from block to block, and things change, and attitudes change, and that's just the way it is. And I don't want to judge people. Everybody's where they're supposed to be, but again, at what point do you become a man or a
right?
woman and say,
Step up, yo. Step up and be a man. I want to thank Tom for the phone call. Say hi to your nephew.
By the way, this all started with that video you saw last night from Buffalo, and I got more info from that.
Oh, yeah?
Sarah from Buffalo on Twitter, S-A-R-A. The guy was a refugee who moved into a really old part of Buffalo. House was burned. He remodeled, and they burned it again.
Wow.
According to Sarah. Let me say hi to Jay in Orange County, California. Jay.
JR, what's going on?
JR,
hello, Junior.
What's up?
Well, we have actual white skinhead gangs out here to protect our neighborhoods.
Oh, like the guardian angels with skin instead of berets. That's wonderful.
I always thought the beret was silly.
Beret looks really lame.
I never took those guys seriously.
No,
they looked ridiculous.
Exactly.
I know Sliwa was trying to do something nice, but
Guardian Arians, the
Aryan
Aryan
have to go
Angels.
with the beret. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I want to go into a really black neighborhood with Sam, because he'll be kind of like, they won't know what he is.
The liaison.
Yeah, he'll be kind of like the link between both of us.
Oh.
And interview people. I really do.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I actually want someone to bring me in.
If you get your ass handed to you.
Well, you got to go in with somebody. I don't know if you would. In the middle of the day, I wouldn't go at night.
You get that quick smack in the face.
I would hate that.
Your question was offensive or something. It could be anything. Anything.
I'm not saying it can happen.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Hear you. I know.
All right.
I know. You can't leave him alone.
It's happened, but...
Yeah.
Should we go to break? We got Sandusky shit that's too good. We got to read that Sandusky shit.
Yeah, let's switch over to sick, depraved white people.
I know.
Let's go to what white people are really good at.
We've seen what black people do wrong.
Yeah.
Now here's a white guy's specialty. Soap games in the shower.
Exactly.
We also got a clip from Jesse Ventura on Piers Morgan.
Good. I heard about that. I didn't watch it.
Terrific.
Is it good?
Oh, Jesse rules.
Got to get to that.
In, his own way,
Sure.
I should say. Yeah.
Yes. gun crime, things like this, gang-related violence, it's going to be minority.
Black on white crime. LA gangs just wiping each other out. Black on black crime. Black on white crime. Fucking behave. How about you do that? Make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave. Rolling for Behave. Tell them to behave. I wanna see you make a movie called Rolling for Behave.
XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Let me guess, this happened on this date?
800 years ago.
Not even trying, huh, you rock?
And he's playing the Genesis song with the puppets. Remember the puppets? The Ronald Reagan puppets put together a little montage.
How many years ago was that? 25 years ago. Wow.
Yes.
Good old Reagan there.
Tear down that wall. And
George
boy,
H.W. Bush, 88 years old today. Speaking of presidents.
H.W.?
E-Rock, we're calling you the California Key.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the new California Kia.
It was Florida.
It was.
Yeah.
You were listening to it too and didn't pick up on it, so.
Dude, I didn't adamantly say that it was.
we said it was
No,
Florida.
I was thinking Florida the whole
Me too.
time.
Yeah.
Until
I
you
just
said
thought-
California, then I got confused.
No, I actually went, yeah, it sounds like
I did
California.
too.
I went with them.
I was just
Did
like,
you?
yeah, I guess.
Well, he said
Because
it- I heard
he said it
Orange
like he
County.
knew, and
Yeah.
he knew Florida.
I heard
figured
Orange
I
County,
should have
so
known
I
better.
just assumed California.
There's
should've
no
known better.
West Palm in California.
There isn't, huh?
Yeah,
Palm
no one said that
Springs.
either.
Palm Springs.
You did.
Nobody said West Palm. I said Palm Beach.
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. The story we were just watching on Fox, someone just tweeted it to me. The father who killed a man trying to sexually assault his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Good for that fucking father, man.
4-year-old daughter.
Right.
There was a guest in his house, I guess.
Now, the story
this
says
guy.
trying to molest. You're saying it was
Oh, well, from what I read, it seemed like he was, molesting.
completely in.
Well, whatever.
Completely in.
Completely in on the
My
molestation,
God.
if you know what I mean.
Well, he was molesting.
So the father killed the guy. Good for him. God, I hope he doesn't do jail time.
I do.
Texas father has not been arrested, and is unlikely to face charges after he beat a man to death for trying to molest his 4-year-old daughter at his rural ranch. Fucking A. One for the fathers. Nice.
What happened?
Beat him to death with his hand.
There doesn't appear to be any reason other than what he told us.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you're allowed to kill molesters.
Well, you hope that's what the guy was doing. It wasn't just a poker argument.
He, I guess the cops are saying that he has a right to defend his daughter in that situation.
And they're saying, I don't think it was his intent for the man to die. Oh, really?
Yeah, he might have punched him and he falls down and hits his head.
No, I think when a father sees his 4-year-old being molested, the intent is to kill the guy every time.
I'm sure in the police report it says, well, obviously he didn't mean to kill him. And,
The man's grandfather also said his son was sorry and the killing was an accident.
there you go.
The killing wasn't an accident.
Off the hook.
Good for the father. Good for him.
He should go to jail.
Oh, Jesus, Uncle
That's
Paul.
unnecessary. He should have talked it over. What did she say? What was her part in it? You don't just go beating people up. They may have been in a relationship like Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Maybe they were going to elope or something. You don't go beating people up for being in love. That father needs to go to jail and be punished.
Terrible. So you're saying the father deserves to be punished now?
Yeah, he interfered with that relationship.
What if it wasn't a relationship?
Sure it was. They was getting to know each other.
This makes it much better.
Yeah. Oh, how are you, my darling?
She was 4.
Hello.
Uncle Paul, she was 4.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. She's ready to travel.
Travel?
You're going to elope. Like Romeo and Juliet.
Of course.
It's
Romeo.
a beautiful love story. And then the father comes in and starts yelling. Oh, what are you doing, Paul? Get that out of there between the crib bars. She's going... She's going...
No.
She's... Get that out of the crib bars.
No.
She's going at it. She's going at it like a gerbil going after the little water bottle.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's got to yell at you. No reason for that. Why don't you just talk things over? Hey, what are you doing? Is everybody okay with this? Sure. Tell the father to get out of here. Go in there and watch the TV. We're making love.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Uncle Paul, that is despicable.
It's not despicable.
Oh.
And then my friend Jerry's in trouble.
Jerry Sandusky?
Sure, we used to get together and play the old Frickle frackle.
Frickle frackle.
Yeah, that's where you put like all the soapy suds on your penis.
Yeah.
And you move your hips like a hula hoop. And the water's splashing the boy in the face and he's getting frickle frackled.
Never heard of Frickle
Sure,
frackle.
and the suds are flying off his cheek and everybody's laughing.
Like the Sandusky soap fights that we heard about from victim number 4?
Yeah, we'd have all 4 was a bummer. 5 and 6 were fun. We do the old frickle frackle.
Why do you think they're calling them victims if they were willing participants?
His name is Victor, isn't it?
No, it's victim.
Oh, I didn't hear that good.
Well, you thought all their names were Victor?
Yeah, Victor 4, Victor 5. You put all the soapy suds on your peenie, and then you slap the cheek while the water's splashing, and it looks like slow motion of the dog shaking the soap off him. You give him the old frickle frackle.
Well,
goddamn tattletales.
He's in Dutch, huh? Quite a jam.
Hope that father gets in big trouble for beating up that lady's boyfriend.
Lady.
She's
4 years old.
People saying you got to mention it was in Texas. Of course.
Yeah, Texas.
They certainly have their own law in Texas.
Yeah, they're
They've learned over
ruthless.
the years.
They don't treat you nice down there.
They don't fuck around with
Yeah.
bullshit.
They kept thinking I was riding a file bike or something. They thought I kept riding it away. I don't know. They was yelling at me.
A file bike.
Yeah, who's Megan Slaw? Megan Slaw. I don't know who she is.
File bike. Oh, my God.
They kept saying, this Slaw girl, Megan Slaw, I don't know her.
I think it's Megan's Law.
No, Megan Slaw, they were
Megan
yelling
Slaw?
at me. I'm like, I never met the lady.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
And they were saying pedophile. They weren't saying pedophile. To pedal your file bike.
Oh, of course.
See, I don't...
Get that out of the... Get that out of the crib, Paul. She's slipping and slapping at it with her little hands. No. Quit poking that between the crib bars.
Oh, God damn.
That guy should get in big trouble. Interfering with a married couple like that.
Married.
Sure they were.
4-year-olds can't get married.
Yeah, they can.
His old balls hanging over the crib like a mobile.
Sure. Just 'cause you don't know how to make a smile and giggle, and I do.
Right.
When they hang over there, when the sack hangs over, and they go, ah, ha, ha, and they slap at it like it's a toy and such. Yeah, they just slap at it with both hands, and everybody laughs.
You are fucking horrible. Well, Texas sure has a way of
yes, they do.
delivering their own justice. I like the cop who just goes in there and, well, case closed.
I love it. Fuck yeah, we should have more of that. John in North Carolina. John.
Hey, boys.
Hey, John. What do you see?
Well, y'all got to hunt out this video. Back in the 80s, a news crew captured a guy on a phone, and his son's molester was extradited into an airport, and he just turned right around and...
Yeah, I think most people have seen this video, but it's a classic. What, the father was on a payphone making believe he was just kind of a guy in the... It just happened to be a guy in the area, but he was the father.
Wearing a little hat.
Of the kid that was molested, and they were bringing the molester through, and he fucking took care of business. Whatever happened to that guy? We always
Spun
ask.
around,
He
one
was
shot.
justifiable homicide.
Right in
I
the
believe
guy's
he was
head.
acquitted.
He was acquitted.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have been. My friend was a karate teacher. You'd get in there and everybody would take off our clothes and he'd go, hey-ya! Hey-ya! And you'd roll around doing judo.
How do you know all these people?
They're friends of mine.
Yeah.
He was my karate friend. Hey-ya!
Hey-ya.
Yeah, let me show you the crane.
Oh,
boy, not the crane.
Sure. Yes, Sensei. Give Sensei Paul a kiss.
That's not right.
We don't have the video anymore?
I don't know where it is. I'm probably putting in... I wasn't searching that.
Oh, Sam's trying to search something that happened before he was even born, I'm sure.
Well, the guy had a hat, sunglasses on.
Yep. He shot right between the cops and the guy killed him.
Oh, yeah. The cops were pissed. And then he just put his gun down and put his hands up right away.
Why were the cops pissed? Because they didn't want to get shot?
Because the guy shot someone right between them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well,
they were like,
that's what I'm figuring.
I'm sure it was their job to protect the guy.
Yeah. Hey-ya!
I'm sure the cops were happy in the end.
Kidnapped son. Oh, is the kid kidnapped?
When Jody was rescued and returned to his family, his father Gary was coping with reports that Doucette had sexually assaulted his son.
Oh, boy.
We didn't know what to do. You just feel helpless.
10 days later, when the police flew Doucette back to face trial, Gary Plochet was waiting with a gun.
Oh, boy. As the suspect came through the airport, I readied my camera, raised it up.
Can you pause?
To get a close-up
I didn't know
shot.
he was kidnapped.
Times have changed.
Yeah, huh?
As the suspect was walking through the airport, meaning the other guy had a gun in the airport.
Yes.
I just want to point that out.
Shit! Yeah.
How weird is that to hear?
Wow.
I think the payphone is the weirdest part.
Yeah, payphone.
Yeah.
But fucking a gun. You were able to have a gun in the airport.
You could have a gun right here in the airport.
In the airport.
In the
airport. Whatever happens.
You can shoot a molester right here in the airport.
Right here.
You can have a beer right here in the airport.
Airport.
He would add a lot of syllables to words,
He
that guy.
certainly would.
Right here.
All right, let's see the
Close-up shot, and as he got parallel to me,
wow, man.
Gary Plochet shoots and kills him.
I thought he was between two cops.
Yeah, there was the one cop, and the molester was closest to the guy at the
Man.
payphone. Put this up on our Facebook page there, E-Rock.
You know how excited he must have been to see, like, holy shit, he's walking right this way.
Unbelievable.
Here he comes.
Let's see that again.
And he blows. You see his head? You see his head just go fucking...
No, I didn't see that.
His hair
Shoots and kills.
pops. See if you can get a frame.
That
like
one detective
frame.
kind of gives him a hug. You see that?
Yeah. See if you get one frame. Right there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta go
The
back
top of
a
his
little.
head jumped up.
Yeah, yeah. It's like right there. Yeah, look, you
Wow,
see a
you
piece
see
of
the
brain,
hair.
I think.
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah.
Oh, a piece of his fucking brain or scalp or something.
But he's not even reacting yet. Like, he's not
No.
even...
His brain's gone right there.
Goodbye.
Wow, that Club Soda Kenny guy was pretty close, though.
Oh, shit.
That's it. But I thought he was between two cops. I remembered it differently.
Oh,
So did I.
man.
Hit that play.
He nailed it.
Gary
Yeah, he goes, God damn
shoots
it.
and kills him.
Gary, why? Gary, why? And to this day, it stands out in my...
Gary, why? Why would they say Gary, why?
Yeah, here's why. You
Why, you
motherfucker.
idiot? This fucker molested my son.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to answer that for you?
The shooter, Gary Plauché, says, if it had been your child, you would have done the same
There you
thing,
go.
too.
Oh, man.
Today, Abram McGull is an assistant U.S. attorney and views that tape through the eyes of a federal prosecutor.
I would have to say the videotape was the most ideal witness in this case.
Premeditated
You can
murder.
actually see him take the gun
Look at
out of
this
his
fucking
boot,
shot.
pull it up to the shoulder lever of Jeff Doucette, and pull the trigger and shoot him.
What an amazing...
Dude, that's
He was coming
amazing.
up
After
under
pleading no
his other
contest to
arm.
manslaughter,
Well, he
got
was-
off
he didn't
with
even bring
only
it up to
5
his
years
eye.
Hold on,
probation.
he was holding the payphone with his left hand, so then he was able to bring it up perfectly.
Brought his gun up underneath, but he wasn't even aiming. He
I
it was
don't
almost
know
like a
about
shot
that.
from the hip. He came up.
No, he came up right to the arm, knowing
Yeah.
that's going to brace him for
Oh,
the shot.
man.
5 years probation.
And that is premeditated murder. right there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but he was just grief-stricken. And the
Yeah.
kid wasn't even killed, but he still did the right thing.
That wouldn't happen now.
No.
They would absolutely fucking put him in prison. I don't know. We've gotten soft.
I believe you're right, Anthony. Let me go to Rob in Massachusetts. Rob?
Hey there, Rab.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey.
I have a level 3 sex offender that just got out of prison after 24, 25 years for raping and raping, tying up an 11-year-old for 2 days and sodomizing her and raping her with his friend. The guy's 45. He was convicted in '86, and he just moved out of prison. He's married to an 80-year-old woman now, living
Wow,
right
runs the
alone.
gamut.
So when are you moving?
Exactly. Well, I'm going through a divorce, so luckily I have to short sell my property. But everybody's up in arms because there's kids everywhere. He's not even on parole.
I understand. I understand these guys. You know, he did his time, but they can't put him somewhere else.
You should
Can't
never
they
get
have
out.
Can't they have
No,
a
you
town or
shouldn't.
something for molesters so you know where they all are?
And there's been studies. There's no repairing that.
They don't. There's no repairing it.
No.
There isn't, right?
This is not fucking a 16-year-old girl. When you tie up an 11-year-old for 2 days, you should never get out of jail. Ever.
No.
Wait, that's what this guy did?
Yeah, the guy who's getting out, he did 25 years.
For
That's-
tying up an 11-year-old?
For 2 days.
Yeah.
How do you get out?
He had a 15-year-old sister, too, that they raped, but they took the 11-year-old, him and his friend, and took him to another place, and for 2 days, they raped him.
More importantly, do you have small talk with a guy like, hey, you see the L.A. Kings last night? They won the Stanley Cup.
You know that song that you guys play? I play it all the time now. Don't touch me like that.
Oh.
I play that when I roll up the mix that somebody did. I heard it on your show.
Sure, he loves it.
What was the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where Larry David befriends a child molester because he fixed his golf swing?
Yeah.
And then he brings him to the dinner party.
That's
Oh,
fucking
my
hilarious.
God, it was hilarious.
That show's great.
Did he know he was a child molester?
Oh yeah, but he didn't care because the guy,
Yeah.
did his time, whatever. He was released, and I think he met him in a
great.
parking lot, and he kind of fixed his golf swing. So now he was Larry's best friend, and he brought him around to a dinner party. It's a great episode.
great.
It's so twisted and sick.
The guy should never get out.
Of course not.
It's sickening that we let these people out.
And then you do let him out, and then you just throw him in a building somewhere. There's got to be another way to do that.
Yeah.
I know they, like I said, I know they did their time, and it is America, blah blah blah. But still,
It's because it's not... When some people spend time in prison, they know they get out and go like, oh, my God, I'm never going to rob a bank again. That fucking sucked, you know? But these guys, it's no fucking fixing that.
Well,
You just fucking... You got to be put to sleep.
so what is the building saying, Rob?
Well, they sent out a letter
holy
to
shit
everybody
memo?
in the country. Yeah. That it's come to our attention that a level 3 sex offender has moved into the complex.
Well, does it get?
that's all they say.
Hold on, does it get worse than level 3? I don't know.
No, that's the worst.
Isn't 4? Oh,
Wow, 3 is the worst.
3 is the worst. Yeah. The
That
guy's
means you
only
put a
45
penis in
too.
something.
Yeah. It's crazy. It really is. Everyone's trying to get him out, but there's really nothing they can do because he's not on parole.
Well, does he seem like a nice guy?
I don't know. He's married to an 80-year-old woman.
And how old
Married
is
him
he?
in prison.
He's 40?
45.
45.
if everyone is just mean to him, he'll eventually leave.
Yeah, I don't know. everyone's telling me that I should,
if everyone's just mean to him.
What town is this?
Mansfield.
Mansfield. Wow, really?
Boysfield.
Yeah. Surprised he doesn't go to Girls Field. Why'd you say that? You fucked my joke up.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Anything else for Rob? This is a crazy story.
Yeah. Say hi to Steele. Redemption.
All right, guys, I love you guys. I'm punching out.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Ryan in Louisiana, who supposedly worked with those 2 cops from that video we just watched.
Yeah.
And that video's up on our Facebook page if you've never seen it. Opie and Anthony, one word?
Yeah.
How do we do that on Facebook, E-Rock?
Opie and Anthony, one word, yeah.
One word, okay. People are saying you're having a man period today, by the way, E-Rock.
Man period.
Are you having a man period today?
He is a little pissy.
Why are you so pissy today?
Did you get in trouble for the
Florida
paper cut
boy?
thing yesterday? A lot of people want to know.
No.
Does that mean he was talked to?
I don't know. He's just
He's so fucking...
E-Rock.
We're trying to do a radio show,
Comment,
E-Rock.
E-Rock.
And
Comment.
people do want an update from that crap from yesterday. What happened?
We talked, and there's no problem. We can't do that bit, but there was no fallout from yesterday.
I received a great tweet about that yesterday. A guy goes, wait, let me get this straight.
I saw that one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I know exactly
The radio
what you're gonna talk
show
about.
that had a guy put his erect penis in a dead monkey now has to ask permission to paper cut a guy.
Yeah. I remember. I read that and started laughing.
And that's why I love bringing that shit up, because it's crazy.
Fucking great.
It's crazy what happened to this business.
You gotta love that.
Ryan, go ahead.
Hey guys, good morning. I used to work at the sheriff's department here in
I do a radio show.
And the two cops that were at the airport, one was actually the chief. He was the chief of narcotics, and the other one was the chief of detectives. And almost 100% of the time, you don't have high-profile guys going bringing in somebody on an extradition, but they just happened to do that. And the big rumor is that it was all planned and set up between Gary Plochet and the 2 sheriff's deputies that brought the guy in.
It is odd. They knew who that was right away.
Yeah, but also,
who else would do it? I mean, well, there could be some kooky
They are
guy
detectives. They know shit.
I guess they detected that.
Right. But who lets you shoot somebody while they're walking with them?
Yeah, that would be a little crazy if it was a
risky,
setup.
One of your guys could get shot.
Yeah,
and they never would let that camera guy be right there.
Yeah, that's true, too. Hey, you, move.
Why would they let the
something
camera
happening
guy
here.
be right there?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the funny part. The guy that said why Gary, why he was the chief detective for narcotics, and why would a narcotics detective be? Why would he be bringing in a sex offender when you could have your sex crime division or whatnot? And it so happened that flash forward 20 years later, one of the cops is the second in command of the sheriff's department, and the other one is the head of detectives. So, like I said, it's been a rumor for a long time that the whole thing was a setup.
Was this Jesse the Body?
Yeah. What is he? Wait, he was a
It's a
chief.
conspiracy.
Was he a chief of the Indians or something?
No.
Jesus Christ. Why? See, Anthony said that.
I know. I know, Chip.
Do that. It's jokes.
It's okay, Chip. Don't get upset.
Piece of shit.
It was all planned.
Well,
a grand scheme put together by the detectives.
Shut up.
You want to hear what he said on Piers Morgan?
I certainly do.
The whole hour was terrific, but
I was going to catch the replay of Piers, but I was too busy watching hate videos.
we got a nice highlight here, though. Here's
Good.
Jesse Ventura, our old pal, on Piers Morgan. Well, he did the show a lot.
Yeah, at one
He
point, I
did
guess he was.
He did the show 3 or 4 times easy before.
I ruined it.
Before Jimmy ruined it.
Ruined it. Hairdo.
Yeah.
It's ruined.
Jesse, how are you?
I'm doing well, Piers. How are you?
Yes, you are looking very well. Now, 2 things I want to clarify with you. One is why you're not with me here in the studio. And secondly, where have you been? Because you disappeared.
Well, first reason why I'm not with you in the studio is I've quit flying because I have metal in my body, so every time I go to an airport, the metal detector goes off, and they treat former governors like criminals out there. You know, I get treated like a criminal, and I've had enough. I won't be treated like a criminal anymore, so the only alternative is not to fly. I tried to bring a federal lawsuit.
It's like, wait, hold on 2 seconds. This is like that fucking bit. I'm driving. If Vince McMahon can do that, he could take down a plane. I'm driving. Remember that bit?
Yes, of course.
Holy shit, now he's not fucking flying.
The guy is just a jerk-off. He's just a jerk-off.
Oh, my God. Good. Imagine having to sit next to this bore on a flight.
What a douche.
And you know what else happened back in the Gulf of Tonkin incident?
Well, all right,
We
Jesse.
heard you.
I'm fucking, just give me a drink.
Stupid ass.
He was a governor, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what always creeps me out.
That was just a
when
fuck
this
you to
comes
the
up.
system. That's all that was. They the same reason they voted for Ross Perot. That was like to fuck you to regular politics.
Yeah,
Once in a while, you'll get that where people like Ron Paul is an interesting guy, but it feels like a fuck you to regular politics. That's why people like him.
Yeah.
I tried to bring a federal lawsuit against the TSA and Homeland Security, and imagine this. The judge threw it out, claiming she did not have jurisdiction. Now, it was a constitutional question, so if she doesn't have jurisdiction, no one does. And people in this country need to understand, when you go to any airport in the United States, you are not protected by the Constitution or the Bill of Rights. They can do anything they want to you, and there's nowhere you can go to seek redress.
But out the front door.
How about Mexico?
Yeah.
Dunce.
So he's making his life way difficult.
He's just a fucking whore who loves being in the spotlight, which I don't mind that or have lack of respect for that.
Yeah.
But it's his whole persona. He's the conspiracy.
And I'm not driving either. I'm not going to drive on the corrupt highway system of this country. And I'm not even taking bicycles. I'm walking with no shoes because the taxes on the shoe, on footwear, goes to fund terrorism.
Wow.
What?
That's a great Jesse. That's a great Jesse.
Needs to listen to a little more. Get that shh on the teeth.
That's great.
Sounds like he's got a denture problem.
Piers calls him out a little bit more than these other idiots out there. So
I'm exposing Area 52. It's one more.
what happened to his show? What happened to your show there, Jesse?
People didn't like.
Wait, Mr. Balloonigans.
People didn't like it.
You want to play the clip of him walking off the show? We haven't done it in a while. Is that where it happened? You don't have to play the whole thing, right? Or is it worth playing the whole thing?
No, this is good.
Hit it.
That's what I wanted to address.
Jesse just sits and looks at Jimmy
Why?
awkwardly.
That was a fair point I just made. You were wrong when you said that.
I don't know. I didn't listen.
Always, you're a big guy and you talk
I
loud.
talked over you.
Yes,
You're just now yelling at me because I'm not talking.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just yelling about your point. You accused us of something, so it's not
No, I
fair.
didn't accuse him.
Sure you did. You guys are just full of shit. You're warmongers. It's like that's not the truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
I stand corrected.
Thank you.
You're a great American.
Well, I'm not saying I'm a great American, but I'm not a
When
warmonger.
your country calls, you're there.
Hey, I've never been in the military, so you're brave. I'm a coward. I have no right. We got it. Stop.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did through implication. We all speak this. We have the commonality of language, so you can't say, "Did I say that?" when you say something. I love this. To me, you did it to me. You say I don't believe in the Constitution.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Jess.
Governor.
You always just sulk and walk away. Why?
No,
you
I'm
put
not.
words in my
Hey,
mouth.
there's a fucking guy here telling me I got a schedule,
You're
asshole.
using dirty language, asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right there. Pause.
He wanted to.
Holy fuck! Right there in his
He was
mind,
thinking
he's
about
like, I think I'm gonna punch him.
He was thinking.
And then he took a long sip, whatever gulp of water, and then he calmed
himself
down.
and thought
he was gonna swing at you right there, Jimmy.
I know, and I thought he
Wow.
might. I thought he was a douche. And this is why I didn't like when he touched me, because I saw exactly what that was. He wanted to, I've been over this, but he was like, asshole. So I called him an asshole.
Yeah.
And it looks like, I wish you had more tape on that thing, because it looks like I'm being worse than I am, because the entire interview is not there.
Yeah.
So I always tell people when they invite me, I'm like, okay, you fuck, go find the unedited tape.
It's
and
up
you'll
there,
hear
too.
It is available.
Yeah, there's a longer version up there. I think.
But he
audio.
called me an asshole, so I called him an asshole back.
Back up though. I want to see the look he gives
Oh,
you.
the
It
look.
was so obvious that he was ready to punch you.
Yeah.
Really obvious.
Why did he call me an asshole? So fuck him.
Hey, there's a fucking guy here telling me I got a schedule,
You're
asshole.
using dirty language, asshole.
Yeah.
So he said asshole, he wanted to punch you.
Oh, look at him, yeah.
Instead of punching you, he drank the water.
Bye, tough guy.
Bye, tough guy.
And thanks for your service to our country.
You're welcome. Thanks for touching me with your fucking stupid Riff Raff fucking Rocky Horror hairdo. You're bigger than me and stronger than me, so what? I don't give a shit. You want to beat me up, go ahead. I'm not going to fight a guy like you. That means nothing to me. I argued with you, you put words in my mouth, and you didn't like when I did it to you. You put words in my mouth saying, I didn't believe in the Constitution, and that's bullshit. It's not true. I don't agree with abusing it.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome. You're a bigger patriot than me. Godspeed. Fuck out of here.
Wow.
Fucking baby.
That ended on a
Fucking baby.
note.
Who gives a shit?
I love Jimmy's.
This fucking guy who doesn't like the little guy yelling.
I love Jimmy's plane, trains, and automobiles.
Very much so.
Speech at the end.
You
It's
hear
so
the
good.
cadence from planes, trains, and automobiles.
Go on,
I don't care. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Hit
was
me.
so. But again, I'm not a tough dude. I really am not a tough guy. Like I'm not going, I'll kick your ass because I know there's people around. It's not about that. We were just arguing. We were two guys arguing, and you should never fucking touch. He knows the fucking rules. If that was Brock Lesnar he was arguing with, he never would have touched him.
He did. He patted you on the back pretty hard, too.
I knew what he did.
Yeah.
We all knew what he did. And that's why I hate his fucking supporters.
Yeah.
That's why I fucking hate all you conspiracy douchebags who didn't see what a cunt he was acting like. Like, if people wrote me and when I agree with Jesse, I don't like you, but he was kind of being an asshole there.
Yeah.
But they're all like, you disrespected the governor. Fuck you and
Thanks
fuck
for
him.
your service.
If he's an intelligent human being, he would have hung in there and continued arguing.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't listening. Oh, sorry. You just like to dominate everybody with your stupid
He was listening,
fucking
but
Midwestern
he
accent.
had nothing to say. He had nothing in his head at that point.
I agree.
And the pat was absolutely supposed to be a punch.
And he wasn't trying to hurt me. I'll say this in fairness. He was not trying to hurt. It was not like he was... He was just taking...
You don't fucking do that,
You
though.
don't do it.
He was out of his mind because he really wanted to punch you.
He just wanted to fucking, but he couldn't.
He wanted to fucking hit you bad.
He wanted to, and he couldn't. So he did that. And I was, and for me to match him, he called me an asshole. I called him an asshole. He called me a tough guy. I called him a tough guy. And then he one-upped it. He patted me.
Yeah.
And I felt it, and I knew what the interaction was.
Right.
So I would have to do two things: get up and touch him,
and that would have been
which
a
that's
fight.
Jesse the Body Ventura, or do what I do, which you're going to use your size, which is your thing. Okay, so I'll be a cunt, which is my thing.
Yeah.
And I'm better at it than he is.
Absolutely.
You're better at patting people hard, and I'm better at being an insulting cunt.
That's the Riff Raff hairdo line, which is killer.
But that had the same effect on him
Oh, he was
that
pissed.
him patting me would have had on me.
Oh, was he pissed?
Too bad. Stupid, don't do it. I would never have insulted him personally like that if he had not insulted me first. Never. I would never have fucking cursed at him, and I never would have insulted him if he didn't do it.
Even in that version of the tape, he looks kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And stupid. He really does.
Like fucking...
That's why I like
He's
to
a
tape.
big guy. He should have hung in there and argued his points.
That's why I want to tape every interview, just because it's like when things like that happen, you never know when it's going to go off the rails and get uncomfortable. And I want people to be able to see. I got so many hate
what
mails,
happened.
and fuck them. I don't care about any of their
I
anger.
believe you got hate mails.
A lot. I still do. And I just, for the record, I tell them, your anger means nothing to me.
Right.
I don't care. You're angry. You're a
Good.
fucking internet coward who doesn't use his real name.
Good.
I don't care about your... I'm angry. Really? Go fuck your mother.
Oh, I thought those were their real names.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Thank you for your service.
I mean, at least we use our real
Thank
names.
you for your service.
I just had an argument with a guy, and they come to his rescue.
Yeah.
He can handle himself. Jesse can handle himself.
Of course he could. He could throw me through the wall. if he
To a
wanted
point, he can, I guess. Hey, we're going to break, and then we're going to finally get into the Sandusky Victim
What
4
happened?
shit. There was this little soap party that was being enjoyed by,
Yay!
by some people.
Everybody's playing Frickle, frackle.
Oh, Frickle, frackle.
You soap it all up, and you do the hula hoop.
Right.
And you slap the cheek with the water splashing.
Right. And soap goes everywhere.
Goes everywhere like a
Sounds
party.
Fun. Sounds fun. Between two consenting adults, right?
No, you got to have someone standing there who's face level.
Oh, so it's a midget consenting adult and you.
No, midget hands freak me out. I jump up on a chair like an elephant when a mouse comes in the room when a midget touches me. I had a midget touch my love handles one time. I jumped up. Yeah, there's a monster. Get it away from me.
From a distance, were you excited that somebody was coming up to talk to you?
I remember when Fantasy Island came on. I was tugging away, and then I'm like, oh, he's a weird baby man.
Jesus.
Who's that weird baby man in the white suit? I don't like his voice. Man. He looks so cute from the back. Ding da dong dong da ding da dong dong, walking up to the top of the bell.
Yeah.
Hey, meet me by the bell. We'll ring a ding it, little fella. And then he starts yelling, the pain.
That's the plane.
Or whatever he was yelling. He was a weird baby man.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, see, magical. I hear this and I start to feel it in my undershorts.
Mr. Roar.
I didn't like him neither.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Smiles, everyone. Smiles.
Tattoo was cute. I like Tattoo.
That was Tattoo.
But I didn't like when he turned around. I thought, what a full head of hair that baby has. He has nice black hair you can muss up like a little aborigine. I just wanted to muss his hair. Then he turned around and he had big, ugly man baby face. His hands.
Ugly man baby face.
Yeah, he was a baby man ringing the bell. Yay! The voice bothered me.
You didn't like that?
No. See, look at him from the side. He looks so cute. Tattoo.
He put creatures in our bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Do the old frackle on that fella.
Oh, tattoo on the beach.
Yeah,
baby
there
man.
He is. That's the picture I saw.
No.
Weird baby man.
That is odd.
He's a baby man. He looked like a little aborigine.
Is he a strange looking little fucker?
Oh, man, was he?
Look at his little hand on his hair.
How tall was he?
About 4'1". Perfect height for Frickle frackle. Because you can hit the chin.
Sandusky shit next.
The Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM.
And now, 88 seconds of former Minnesota governor, professional wrestler, and Navy SEAL Jesse Ventura talking crazy. And go.
Were they testing out HARP, and it created this tsunami that later killed hundreds and thousands of people? They have such power. Our president goes to it, and our president has to sign a no-talk thing. And the real guy is this character called Maurice Strong. That's the big point. What if it is? No. 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 It shows how they could shoot these things down to masses of people and literally affect your emotions with them. They can cause you anxiety. They can cause you fear. And that was on the night that Jesus Christ supposedly rose from the dead. Both. Yep. With this satellite, if they want to, they can follow you and know right where you're at. It's eye-opening. I don't do computers. I'm computer illiterate, happily. Probably. But trust me, I can do you in and not think twice about it. Oswald couldn't make the shots. You know that as well as I do. This thing's set up on the same frequency as the human brain. Do you think that's by happenstance or by design? Why would everything have to be locked up in national security for 50 years? That's because you're not seeing the real medical evidence. Could that be part of it, that they're heating up the ionosphere up there by using this thing? Ford changed where the bullet hit. They put him in the MRI and the machine went ballistic. You know why? 5 chips in his body. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was 88 seconds of former Minnesota governor, professional wrestler, and Navy SEAL Jesse Ventura talking crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
On the Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
Did you see Snooki's pussy?
No.
We probably should wait for Jimmy to come back after he gets his picture with John Walsh.
Is that what he's doing?
Oh, yeah, he is.
Adam Walsh.
Oh, he's getting it signed. He's in the second stage.
Yeah. Yeah, stage.
There's stages. There's 3 stages. He stalks the celebrity for a while.
Uh-huh.
Then he gets the picture with the celebrity.
Right.
And then the final stage is getting the autograph on the picture.
No, there's also the printing stage.
There is a printing stage.
Because you don't just...
High-res printing stage. I forgot about that. Where he goes to his favorite photo place.
Get that nice photo made up of his little snapshot.
Let me ask you. Mm-hmm. When you get a picture with a celebrity, isn't that good enough? Why does it have to be signed?
I just keep it in my digital fucking somewhere hard drive from 20 different computers.
Just a file that you never look at again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe if someone ever asked me, hey, do you have a picture with, such and such?
Oh, let me see here. Let me
Like,
see.
yeah, I got that.
Let me see.
Like trading cards.
Yeah.
Got it. Need it.
Yeah.
Need it. So he's getting his picture signed. Yes. The final stage.
That's the final stage.
Oh, no, then there's the framing stage.
Yeah,
sir.
but not all of them get framed.
What happened?
No,
Kenny just came barging in. I got scared.
There is the framing stage. You are correct,
So
GH.
is there 5 stages?
Yes, and it has to have the museum glass, non-glare.
Right.
And all the same frame to match every other frame.
Oh, my God. How many of those frames has he bought?
A lot of frames.
But they're not all hanging up.
No, he has storage bins also.
How many storage bins filled with these things?
Well, he bought...
Who was that?
That was John Walsh, just walked by.
That's not John Walsh.
No, not that guy. Oh. The guy that walked by said just walked by, not he's walking by right now. Travis, turn around and
John
look.
Walsh? What?
So that means Jimmy got his autograph, right?
He must have.
Doesn't necessarily.
Why?
You'd never know.
Oh, Kenny, you know your head's going to hit that light. Be careful.
Oh, my God, you're really close
How
to it.
close that is.
Oh,
You're a
Jesus.
monster. I don't even
Frankenstein.
think twice about walking under these things.
shit.
All right, so there is a final stage, the framing stage and the museum glass. And wow, that's an expensive hobby, man.
Museum glass.
That's expensive.
Museum glass is not cheap.
No.
Signing it, and I know all of my movie posters are covered.
Yeah,
with
and those were
museum
not
glass.
cheap.
No, they weren't.
Why would
No.
you museum glass every single one of them? Why don't you put it in a safe place and then decide which ones you want to?
Oh, they're gonna get wrecked
museum
if you do that.
glass. You get the autograph?
No, I wasn't doing that.
What?
After all that, we were talking about your obsession.
No, I left the picture up front for when he comes out. But apparently John Walsh's people brought in some food, and it's in the dressing room by Howard Studio, so I just got lost track of time for a second and was getting some eggs.
Aw, we thought you were getting your picture signed.
No, I wouldn't not be on the show for that.
Rudy Tooty
Just
Fruity.
food.
It's okay if you're not. I mean, we all take our little breaks.
Sabbaticals.
I took one of his chocolate croissants, even though I called him his dead son's name.
I can't believe you did that.
I don't think you should be able to do that.
No.
Take his croissant, I mean.
He didn't know none the wiser.
All right, Sandusky shit. Oh, no, Snooki shit. Can
Yeah,
we see
let's
Snooki's pussy? Because
pop
now
up Snooki.
this picture appeared yesterday on the internet, and the people trying to figure out if it was actually her, but now her people are kind of pissed off. There's lawyers involved.
I don't think there's any uncensored
Yeah, I haven't
ones.
seen the uncensored versions.
What?
I did.
What's wrong
You
with
saw
you?
an uncensored one?
What picture you got?
I got just the one with the black bars over it.
Yeah,
Well,
from
let me see it, because I do
Egotastic.
have an uncensored one on my Twitter, and I'm not going for a cheap Twitter plug, but now I got to find it. I absolutely got it. Show me what picture you got. Oh, I don't have that picture.
Well, why are they?
Yeah, like this one.
Let me
This
see.
is the one that's everywhere.
Egotastic posted pictures with black bars.
Oh, man, I got one. Hold on.
I haven't seen anything without.
Where was the
black bars.
asshole that sent me the picture? Send it again, please. Now I'm going to get a million pictures. I know. I'm not dumb, but...
Well, why aren't...
Hold on, I might have it.
Oh, shit. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one. I got that one.
Oh, man.
That's uncensored.
Why are you moving it?
I wanted to see if there were any pictures below.
Snooki has a nice pussy, man.
Let's see.
Yeah,
That's a nice
But
pussy.
you got to get past the big fucking huge elephant legs.
I like those. That's juicy, man. I
Those
would
are
fucking,
big legs, Jimmy.
Dude, I would eat her pussy in a second.
The pussy looks nice. Not gonna lie to you. And the taint looks good.
Where's her asshole?
But those underneath.
It's
Really?
deep, man.
Yeah, the
She has
asshole's
Got
usually
one.
underneath.
I did figure that out.
She has a juicy,
I
deep
just-
ass crack.
It's almost like you should be seeing it a little
No,
bit.
that's a nice fucking juicy, deep asshole.
There's too much space there. What's that about? She
There's
has
a lot
a
of
deep
space.
asshole, right? You like that, huh, Jimmy? The legs look a
Fuck
little,
yeah,
a little
man.
too big, man. A little too big in the leg.
What's the... What are these? Where are these pictures from? How did they get out?
That's on. Well,
we don't know yet.
Yeah, they don't know. They're obviously. The other ones are from her phone.
It's probably her.
She took a
feels
little
her celebrity
photos.
is falling slightly, so she said, "Fuck, let me do this."
Yo, I fucked that pussy when I was on Jersey Shore.
God,
You
you
were
weren't on Jersey Shore.
Check the D.
You're lying.
You know they started up the Jersey Shore again. It's gonna be the last season.
Yep.
And Dino already got arrested.
That's right.
Boy, they're trying their best, aren't they?
They had a
Trying to
huge
keep
brawl.
it going.
I don't understand how they could have brawls if they got all those people around.
Yeah. I think they
I'm
want
trying to find the
brawl.
picture. Because we can't put that up on Facebook. We'll get in trouble, right?
Yeah. We could put up all the black barred ones.
Yeah, did the black barred ones. I didn't see those other pictures. I just saw the pussy shot.
Yeah, these are the ones that are in the
Boy, she's got that thing clamped shut with the legs fucking closed like that.
That must be weird for her.
When she opens it up, I bet
It's probably an unfamiliar feeling to have her muscles working that way.
It's crazy.
Anyone? Nothing? Okay.
Oh. It's like a toothless man yawning.
I don't know. Sometimes she looks all right.
Dude.
Never.
I would fucking eat that pussy and ass
Oh,
until the cows came home. Nice deep ass cheeks. Fuck yes. Look at those tits. She looks good.
But you don't have to eat every chocolate chip cookie, Jimmy.
What's that?
You don't have to eat every one.
No, I don't. But but a nice deep chocolate
Believe it or not,
chip
some
cookie?
chocolate chip cookies could be
What's
bad.
that?
There's bad ones out there too.
I'm not
feeling
this
it either.
fucking-
No?
Never
How-
have.
You guys are nuts.
How are
you
the
guys
tits?
are spoiled.
How are the tits?
Fucking look at them. They look great.
There's black bars over them,
I know,
Sam. I can't
huge.
figure out how they are.
I mean, they probably have big nipples, big areolas.
Oh, you think so?
Big suckable areolas.
Yeah.
I would
Black bars
fucking,
don't have to be as wide as the tit. What the fuck is... Who edited these pictures?
I would eat Snooki's ass and pussy, and not that she's pregnant because that doesn't do anything for me. But that
Ew.
I'm telling you, she has a juicy, deep ass crack. I'd go bananas in there. I'd go bananas in there. And I knew her pussy would be nice, and it is.
You
fucking
did?
chubby little pussy.
Because
Yes.
she's a chub.
Yes.
So what? It's a nice pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, look at that. You tell me you wouldn't fucking
Thought it
lick
looked a
that.
little thinner than.
Well, we don't know
you
if it's a
like.
nice pussy because she's clamped shut.
Exactly.
Holy
You
shit,
put
like
your
a
dick
bear
in there
trap.
with those little chubby legs together.
Yeah?
And
Yeah.
you lock your arms around them, and then she tweedles with your nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
good?
Fuck, I'd come. My balls would be hitting the
Oh, yeah.
chair. It would rest on the chair.
Oh.
Here's the uncensored picture. I found it.
Oh, which one? Oh, God.
Your thing
there's a-
popped. Look what
Yeah,
happened.
I see
Are
your
you
thing
serious? Hold on.
pop. I did see it for a second, though.
You did?
Yeah.
Mister, I didn't see him. Oh.
There's the uncensored. Do you know that guy?
I don't know who she is. Please, let's be respectful.
Chick with
I
a
do
dick.
not know this lady. Exactly.
Do you know that guy?
Chick with a gift.
With a gift.
Is that a nice gift,
Oh,
Jimmy?
God.
It looks photoshopped to me.
Yeah.
No, but you know, she's trying to make it look bigger by cupping the balls. Look at this old tranny trick. These old tranny tricks. When they want it to look bigger, they fucking do what every other guy does. They take their hand and they loop it under the balls, and they cup the bottom of the shaft like it's a massive cock. They're trying to make 5 look 8, and they don't give you money back.
Oh.
That's a trick,
shame.
Opie.
That's a shame.
I don't like that trick.
People love Weird Baby Man, though.
Do they really?
They're big fans of Weird Baby Man.
I'm not one for pushing up on the bag. I think pulling down from the shaft and almost using the top of your bag is a little more shaft.
Yeah. Who's got a cock picture? Let's share cock pics.
Hey,
I deleted all my cock pics.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Hey,
So they were yours.
Oh, shit. That motherfucker got me.
Mustang 970 on the Twitter.
Oh.
So that Massachusetts town passed that $20 fine for swearing?
Yeah, it's
I
going
didn't
to
think
get.
that was going to go through.
It's going to get challenged. They could pass whatever they want, but then it's going to get challenged as a
Okay.
First Amendment issue.
That's Middleborough.
Yeah,
Stupid Middleborough wants to fine you $20 for cursing.
And there's actually been a law in the books for for many years about
One of those
cursing.
old school laws
Yeah,
that
but
no one pays attention to
It
anymore.
was and it was a criminal law, so you would actually be charged and arrested if you cursed. Now they just give you a $20 fine, and it's not for just casually cursing. It's if you had a big outburst in a public place and
Say
were yelling like
"fucker,"
"goddamn motherfucker."
that would be $20, right?
Yeah.
What if you just said, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm supposed to be on the other street"?
You'd be. I think you're okay.
You're good there.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're saying if the intent is to shock or disturb the peace.
Yeah,
I'm
something
guessing
like
it's something like that. But I mean, if you're going to run around yelling heck darn damn, then I've got nothing to say to you. If you need to say heck darn damn real loud, then we don't need to talk about anything.
Who's this broad
That
here?
Coco is beautiful. Black girl on Fox and Friends. She sang a national anthem somewhere, but she is, I'm hoping she's not 15 because you can never tell with chicks today. She's beautiful.
Why is she on TV?
Because she's a good singer. How pretty is she?
Because they found one that could talk.
Coco
Jones is pretty goddamn cute there, for and I'm not even into black chicks.
She's beautiful.
You got to go black, Ant.
No, I don't.
You know how good she'd kiss?
For the radio
Her lips
show.
are soft and shiny with that lip gloss. She would be great.
For the radio show, you
How
got to
nice
go
her
black.
neck is. She's sexy, man.
She's 14.
Who's that guy? Oh,
Whoa,
what?
whoa.
Is she really?
Whoa.
I feel like Jake LaMotta. That girl looked 14 to you.
You can't tell. She doesn't. She's very tall.
Oh, that guy, she's probably with his prior dad. All right, I take it
boy.
back.
Listen up.
She was born in 1998.
But she does look tall, right? She's sitting
That's
there
when
with
we
the
got
adult.
fired from Boston.
She looks tall.
Seems like
She's got a nice slender body, and she's got some boobies on her.
Her father is a NFL player, Mike Jones.
Oh boy!
Why don't we leave his
The
daughter
volume's
alone?
off. I'm sorry.
All the features.
Oh, boy.
I didn't. The guy, because they showed this really big dude, so I'm assuming it's her boyfriend.
Oh boy!
Hey,
You hear her singing?
Spy Guy 925 on Twitter. I hit the retweet. He's got the Snooki picture without the black bar. You get to see her pussy. Yeah. Go to my Twitter or his Twitter if you want to see it. There you go.
You could tell she's kind of young. She's kind of chuckling like that.
She's tall though, man.
She's very tall.
Really tall.
Yeah. Whoops.
If they're really tall, they know what they're doing.
Jimmy's talking about kissing her.
But I didn't know. Dude,
Her
she looks
soft
like
lips.
But look at her. Look at her. She's sitting there. She is as tall as the host. She looks like she's
Taller
30.
than everybody, and she's she's very demure.
She looks 30. She does not look like a 14-year-old girl.
20s.
So I would not kiss a 14-year-old girl, of course.
Boys, no, that's a little different.
Her single that came out last year was called Sweet 13.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I just saw
referring to her age.
It could have been maybe she's Irish and it's lucky.
Right. Is this it? Oh no.
Oh no.
She's skipping.
The whole city knows that the party's on tonight.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, you couldn't tell.
I didn't know.
You don't know.
You know how mad her dad would be if I tried to date her?
Oh my God.
Especially if I didn't know if I was at Fox. I'm like, you're really attractive. Like,
Even if she was 28.
yeah, he wouldn't be happy.
Still be mad. Big football player.
But it's hard.
boy,
Again, I
got
saw
work cut out
But
for
I
her.
saw the picture of them together. I assumed it was an ex-boyfriend because she's a tall girl. Fuck do I know? No volume.
She's a football player's 14-year-old daughter.
All right, I understand that. I'm not pursuing it. I'm not going through with my Twitter. I'm not saying, yeah, I know that. Now get me her email address. I accept it. I didn't realize, so I was just saying she's a beautiful girl.
This is almost as bad as when E-Rock thought Florida was California.
We told you too, stupid.
We said it
you
was
insisted.
Florida.
At least this was just a mistake that could cost me prison. You.
He was so adamant about it too. It's California.
It's California, assholes.
Yeah,
Like,
cocky.
E-Rock, you're from Florida. What is this area? And you're like, oh yeah, well, this is California.
But it wasn't. It was Florida.
No, it was Florida.
I want to go back. I did answer your question and went way under the radar, but people
shit.
are picking up on it.
What happened?
And it was you would have liked it.
What did I miss? Damn it.
Gave you a little racism.
Oh.
I answered your question with a little racism, and it went completely under the
What
radar.
question though?
So you don't even know.
I'm gonna have to listen to the replay.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to listen to the replay.
Well, he asked why she was on TV, and I answered. I actually answered.
Oh. Let me see.
I didn't hear
Somebody's gonna pop it up. Uh-oh, am I gonna have to hit the dump button?
It's too late now. You should have been paying attention.
Oh boy.
I did not hear it.
All right, something for the replay.
I'll hear it on the replay.
Something for the replay.
I heard it, but I don't want to spoil the fun.
Did you really?
Is it a big one?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's good, but it's not like
I'm not making fun.
Of course, E-Rock didn't hear it.
E-Rock missed it. E-Rock
Look at E-Rock making believe like he's going to find it.
E-Rock, do you know what it is?
He has no idea. He has no idea.
He's back in segment 1 trying to figure out how we all knew it was Florida.
Yeah. Fucking stupid cocksucker. Start listening,
Whoa.
you fucking piece of shit.
Chip, relax.
Fucking Florida. Hope you get killed there or something.
Relax.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Wow.
Piece of fucking shit. Eat pebble, fucking cocksucker.
Chip, you
Why
can
don't
be
you
cool.
relax?
Yeah, why don't you fucking
Relax,
relax?
man.
Should be cool for a second.
Piece of shit. I'm so cool I need a bunch of cumbers.
Oh.
Cool cumber.
Cool as a cucumber, motherfucker.
So why'd you say cumbers and not cucumber?
Yeah.
I made a mistake, right?
Oh, that was on purpose.
No.
I lost my goddamn power.
What happened?
What happened? It's not that big of a deal. Trust me, E-Rock. It was just a throwaway.
Find it, E-Rock.
I think I got it.
You
Here.
It was just a throwaway line. It's no big deal.
Oh, here she is singing. This is, by the way, while she's singing.
When they said she sang the national anthem a couple years ago, she was 9.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I was just trying to get on Aunt's good side, is all I'm saying. I was just trying to get on Aunt's good side.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't see.
Well, E-Rock said he's got it.
E-Rock, what are you
I told
doing?
I lost power. I'm trying to get more power.
All right. Here
You're ruining everything.
Shut up. Listen.
Whoa.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh.
She's beautiful.
Why is she on TV?
Because she's a good singer. How pretty is she?
Because they found one that could talk.
Coco Jones.
Oh, that's just an ugly statement.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
That was rude.
Get it.
I know, especially calling attention to it.
It's already out there. 9 years old. Damn, she's got a good voice.
Very good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do you think she looks good there?
Oh.
No, there she looks like a child.
Oh,
Sam.
Well, Jim said he was very attracted to her.
No, on the
She's
TV.
only, what, 14 now?
She's 14 right now. Yeah.
On the TV.
On the TV, she was sitting there.
You're talking
she was
about her
30.
lips.
She was born in 1998.
No, I didn't say her lips looked like dirty. I was saying they look like she'd be nice to kiss. I get it. I wouldn't kiss her.
14-year-old.
Yeah, I know. You got to send them on their way by then.
Tell your story walking.
Yeah, okay. Tell your story walking. Wait, what am I? Oh, it's Pulp Fiction or something.
No.
You want to do Sandusky shit or not?
Walking. Oh, no.
Sandusky shit or not?
I'd love to hear about Sandusky.
So what?
Victim number
I guess
4.
the trial is happening, huh?
It's happening.
Why isn't it on court TV?
Oh, no. What do they got, pesky laws there in PA?
Oh, is that what that's about?
Yeah, maybe they don't like cameras in the courtroom like they do in Florida. They love them down there in Florida.
I think
No, California, you're thinking of.
Oh, right. Is that California, E-Rock? Sorry.
Fucking stupid cocksucker doesn't know nothing.
Oh, Jesus, man.
What do you think Las Vegas is in, Maine or something? Fucking piece of shit.
Where is it, Chip?
Fucking middle of Utah, cocksucker.
Chill out.
He's right.
Relax.
So mean.
Yeah, relax, dude.
So, Sandusky. First accuser describes Sandusky claims in detail.
Oh, they're terrible, too.
Oh, they're great.
What do you mean first accuser? Why are they calling him victim 4?
Maybe he's the 4th victim, but the first one to talk, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just an assumption.
They don't go in numerical order with the victims. It's like you want to open big and close big. So they open with this guy, and he's got some pretty lurid tales of that shower.
Testified that the retired coach molested him in the locker room, showers, and in hotels while trying to ensure his silence with gifts and trips to bowl games.
Nice.
The man, now 28, dubbed Victim 4 in court papers, left nothing to the imagination as he told the jury about the abuse he said he endured for 5 years, beginning when he was a teenager in the late 1990s.
Well, like when that chick that Jimmy wants to fuck was born.
Yeah, very late.
I didn't say I wanted to fuck her.
Of course not, Jimmy.
On TV, I saw her. She looked like an adult. I said she was very beautiful.
She did. That's all. It's fine.
I didn't even have sexual feelings for her. I just thought, what a beautiful girl.
She's very pretty.
She
You
is
wanted
pretty.
to kiss her.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But she was sitting there,
But she's still in the stage where you call her pretty.
and she's dressed like
Not
an
beautiful.
adult. And she's sitting next to adults, and she's as tall as the adults.
It's her fault.
No, it's the TV's fault for not fucking knowing that we're watching with no volume and saying Coco 14.
They should put that.
Oh,
age.
well, they should have a keep your dick in your pants disclaimer as she's talking.
It's her fault because she's very tall and appearing with adults.
And very demure, like I said. her legs are crossed at the ankle. It was very, yes.
All right, here we go. So I've denied it forever, he says. Looking straight at the prosecutor as Sandusky sat motionless nearby.
Jacking off at the table.
You think this shit turns him on while he's sitting there in court?
The court thing might put a damper on your boner. The fact that you're probably going to spend life in prison. Yeah.
Is it going to be life for him? He's 70, though, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he up there?
5 years is life for him.
But it's still, you have to, your family. I mean, when you're 70, he could live to be 94 years old. He would have a quarter century in jail.
Oh, man.
We'll have a lot of cock in jail, though.
That's not young jail where, with the weights and everything. You're the old guy in the library.
This could be a problem. He lied to police and even his own attorney about the alleged abuse.
Who, the kid?
Yeah, and then finally said, I got to talk about this. I don't even want to be involved now, to be honest, he said. In the car, Sandusky would put his hand on my leg, basically like I was his girlfriend.
What a nice guy.
It freaked me out extremely bad, the man said, extending his arm and pushing it back and forth. I pushed it away. After a little while, it would come right back. That drove me nuts.
And he pushed it away, it came back, pushed it away, came back, pushed it away, came back.
How old was the guy?
Until he came. At this point, he was probably 35 years old. No, I guess he was still in school.
Like, how old, though? Like, I think it gets to a point where you could handle this shit.
You'd
Am I
think.
wrong to say that?
Well,
how old was the kid? 15, 16?
He was 13 or 14.
All right, that's still a little young, I would have to admit.
15 or 16 is young, but not that young.
He's 28 now.
98 was this?
Happened
in 97, 98.
So say 97.
Yeah.
It's 15 years ago. He was 13.
13, okay. That's still definitely young. It gets to a point, though, I think you can fight back.
Especially an adult like that who's in a position of authority and you think you're going to play for Penn State, you know.
Yeah. I met Sandusky through the second mile, and they began showering together in 1997. What began as soap battles.
That's a long shower.
Yeah.
Bet they're wrinkly.
Man, I've been involved in sports my entire life. I never had a soap battle.
I don't even know what a soap fight is. It's like, I've heard of towel fights.
I feel like I missed out on something.
You did.
Who the fuck has soap battles?
I do. You take soap in your hand and you make a squirty thing and you're like, look at my gun. And then you look at his gun.
Oh.
And then you squirt some, you say, let's see who can get the soap in each other's butts. Get in there and clean it out. Squeaky.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
He says what began as soap battles quickly progressed to oral sex and other contact.
Wow.
Jerry doesn't fucking play games.
No,
he's like, enough with the soap battle crap.
You're holding your little fucking Penn State pendant and he's fucking licking your bag. What a creep. Here you go. You don't even get out your first version of yeah da 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 da. He goes right down on it.
He was 90 to 100 pounds and powerless to resist the advances of the much larger man. What a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to rat on Jerry. Oh, we mean Jerry.
Oh, right.
But soap battles go right to oral sex, huh?
Soap battles to oral sex.
It's probably where you put like soap on your hand and you slap each other's butts. Like, gotcha!
That sounds fun.
Yeah, you got me, gotcha! Or maybe you put soap on and you throw it on your friend's pecker. Hey, gotcha! Like Jerry's trying to keep it fun. The kid's all creeped out, like, you got me.
It's your turn.
He takes the kid's hand and he slaps his own ass with it. You got me. Soap fights.
Soap battles.
Pretty bad.
Soap battle. He's doing enthusiasm for both of them.
Battles keeps it fun.
I'll bet you Jerry like this big fat stomach rubbed. Like the kid would have to rub soap on his hairy man's stomach.
He was, from what I read, he was always trying to maneuver his head down by the boy's genitals, or have the boy's head maneuver towards his genitals. I don't know. There's a maneuver move.
There's a way to just maneuver?
Yeah.
He probably slide around soap games. You got me. He like, you got me.
Maneuvering.
And his mouth would be right under the dick.
Maneuvering.
According to the witness, Sandusky tried assaulting him in a hotel bathroom before a bowl banquet in Texas and threatened to send him home when he resisted, warning, "You don't want to go back, do you?"
You don't want to go back. He was going to send him home.
Send him home.
He was having fun. Everything was cool.
Jerry likes to suck dick before the game.
Before the big game.
The big game. You know, you take someone to a bowl game, you're not going to get a load off. Fucking, why do you want to rely and not be able to enjoy the game? Get the load out and enjoy yourself.
I said blowjob before the game.
What a creep. Threatening to send him home.
Yeah.
What, on a bus or
Just
something?
cutting him off, yeah.
Sandusky stopped only when his wife Dottie called out from another room. The witness said.
Dottie.
Over the years, the witness said he never told Sandusky to stop. It was never talked about ever, the man said. It was basically like whatever happened there never really happened.
Oh, this is someone jacking off in pal talk.
Well, they're listening to the transcript.
This shit, you fucking disturbed asshole.
Oh, come on, Ant.
They're listening to this, Ant. How
Hey,
could you not?
Sexy 11-1. Sexy 11-1. Oh, you bounced him. Jesus.
A self-described college football fan, the man said he enjoyed the access to Penn State football games and facilities. The man said Sandusky let him wear the number 11 uniform of LeVar Arrington.
Oh.
So what, one of the star players of the team, he has no idea his uniform was being used by the boys that were molested by Sandusky?
Just like having the boys' ages on their backs.
You fuck.
That's funny.
Yeah. The man testified that Sandusky also took him on trips to bowl games, including the Outback and the Alamo Bowls. Sandusky gave him golf clubs, snowboards, drum sets. You know
He just had to carry him home in his ass.
Well, let's...
Whatever.
Yeah, a little frickle frackle.
Yeah.
Let's think this over a little bit.
Yeah.
I grew up pretty poor.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded a nice set of golf clubs,
Look,
a snowboard.
Florentine did it for pictures of wrestlers.
And I liked playing the drums, but we couldn't afford a drum set.
No.
How much dictum would I have had to
Would you have to take for all the toys you wanted?
Was it a one-time molestation or
no? Not for you. You were the holy grail because you had the blue eyes and the fucking the little tussleable blonde
You
hair.
could get a lot more.
And you were naive when you were probably 10 or 11. You didn't know any better.
What would I have had to do for the golf clubs then? I'll blow off the snowboard and the drum set.
For golf clubs?
Just the golf clubs.
You definitely had to. You had to suck dick while he diddled your hiney with his finger.
Like he wanted to.
I'd have to take a fingering?
More than that. He wanted to kiss your neck and probably your cute little lips because you probably turned your head away because his breath was bad.
I really.
Hold on now.
But I'm just saying.
Hold on now.
But I'm still in. I'm thinking because I really like golf.
You like golf.
I like golf.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened so far?
He lay behind you nude, and he'd kiss the back of your neck, and he'd take your weird thumbed hand because he liked that. It was like a toe thumb, and he'd put it on his dick, and he would teach you how to tug it back and forth.
That's a good thing.
And your confusion, you wouldn't do it too rough.
Learning.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
And then you'd feel like he must have dropped some water on me.
Oh,
there's like a little bit of the pre-stuff.
All right, but I think it's water.
Slug trailing along your buttocks.
But I think it's water.
And then he'd kiss you.
And I'm still learning.
And then he'd turn around.
Well, the kissing thing's starting to get a little weird.
He'd lay on his back, and he'd pull you over his belly.
Jerking off on your ass, but the kissing thing's getting a little weird.
Well, because I think it's water.
Yeah.
Jimmy said.
No, but here's what
Jimmy's allowing me to think a certain way.
He'd pull young Greg over onto him, and he would guide your head with his big man hand onto his prick and just teach you to suck.
Oh, no. Now you got a dick in your mouth.
But he wouldn't blow you because your dick was too small at that age, so he would just tongue out your butthole while your little legs kicked. It didn't hit the bed because his chest and stomach were so high. Your little legs would kick him out of the bed, and they would cool him. Your little feet would fan his hot head.
The golf clubs would include like a golf bag and a driver.
The whole shebang and a few tees.
Yeah.
Really?
The whole schmear.
Set
him up with the whole schmear.
A lot of brand new golf balls?
Oh, yeah, whatever you wanted.
Some of those naked lady tees. A couple of those.
You'd eat his ass. He'd eat your ass, and your little feet would kick and fan him.
Yes. You go like, that's nice.
But my handicap would go down, man.
Yeah.
What a fucking loser. So he gave him the golf clubs, the snowboards, the drum sets, various Penn State memorabilia, including a watch from the Orange Bowl, the man testified. He said he would wear gift jerseys to school.
Oh.
The witness said Sandusky occasionally sent him creepy love letters.
Oh.
One letter shown on a video screen in court was handwritten on Penn State letterhead and signed Jury.
What a dope.
The Cheever letters. Yes.
Yeah, well,
begging to get caught.
He's not. No, he knew no one was going to fucking rat him out.
Right.
It read, I know that I have made my share of mistakes. However, I hope that I will be able to say that I cared. There has been love in my heart.
He's a real, in my opinion, he sounds like a real pedophile if this is true. Like he loves the kids. He doesn't want to hurt them.
Oh, yeah.
He loves them. He's in love with boys.
Yeah, he loves his little boys.
God, am I glad I don't have that demon. Fuck me, man.
That would be a bad one, huh?
That's a rough demon. And I'm believing, I'm not excusing
How do
him.
you get that demon?
Don't know. I imagine abuse victims get it, but I don't know. I don't comprehend it. And thank God.
Always put your kid fucking in writing. Yeah, what a brilliant move.
On Penn State letterhead.
On Penn State letterhead.
Just in case you're a bit confused.
Yes, free pony rides. Very funny.
It's hard to say that's another Jerry when it's on Penn State letterhead. Eventually, as the man got older and acquired a girlfriend, he became basically sick of what was happening to me.
Oh, imagine he's got a girlfriend. She goes down on him. He's like, no, you're not doing it right. Here, let me show you.
Exactly.
And
You have to let me hold a football while you do it. I can't do it without holding a football.
Can I see your picture?
Here's a strap-on and a bar of Irish Spring.
Can I see it closer?
Oh,
No.
that is nice.
John Walsh signed it.
Adam Walsh.
So he gets the girlfriend, and he distanced himself from Sandusky.
Yeah.
They had not spoken since 2002, when in 2010 he took his girlfriend and 3-year-old son to visit the Sanduskys. What are you, insane? Now
What?
you're an idiot.
All right, what
Now
the
you're
fuck?
a complete fucking idiot.
What's going on there?
So from
Wow.
2002 to 2010, he doesn't speak to Jerry Sandusky, right? Got this girlfriend and a 3-year-old son. And he goes to the Sanduskys, and what he said was an attempt to convince his girlfriend her suspicions about Sandusky were not true. Why would you do that?
Wow.
It's a weird psychology.
Yeah, there's something going on there. It's
You're
just the
protecting
abused
him.
mind.
Why?
Yeah.
He said that backfired when Sandusky gave him a lot of attention. I think him meaning not the 3-year-old, I believe. Yeah. And try to rub his shoulders.
Oh. What?
Ugh. Yee. Why would you bring your 3-year-old over this scene?
Maybe you need tickets. What would you do if you couldn't get tickets?
Oh
Fucking,
my God.
come on.
You just sacrifice your
You got to
kid
do it. Like, look, hey, you
for
want to take the kid for
tickets?
some ice cream? I'm going to the game. You want to watch him? Sure.
Wowie kazowie.
When is this thing gonna end?
I don't know. He's in some trouble, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that have to come forward.
You think there's more testimony coming?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More funny testimony. I love trials like this.
Soap
It's just
battles.
So fucking, it's real-life drama.
It's kind of cartoony, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we don't know any of the people.
You don't know any of the people.
So
it's
not
not
a cartoon
visual.
to read about soap battles.
You're just hearing a name like Sandusky and Victim 4 and Showers. And then there was another instance I read about Sandusky's own son was in the fucking locker room, and he was like talking to his dad in the shower, where there's another boy with him, and the father started, Sandusky started up one of these soap fights, and the son just turned around and walked out of the locker room like, oh,
so the son,
like he knew something was up.
Do you think the kid ever got molested by him or no?
I don't know. Do you molest your own kid?
Sure, people do.
A lot of people. One of those.
molest
You
their
know.
own
A lot of
kid
people
all
do.
the time.
I knew
No, I
someone
mean, I
molested.
know if they molest your own kid, but was he one of those that molested other people but not his own kid?
I don't know.
What's a fudge?
Obviously, his kid was very aware of his father if he's walking away at that point.
I know people molest their own kids. Thank God for me.
How big is this shower? How big is this fucking shower?
Oh, it's a fucking Penn State.
So it's
Penn
one of
State
those,
locker room shower. It's got to be big.
You've been in those
It's big.
showers.
Yeah, one of
It's
those with
a
all those
huge
shower
room
heads.
with a bunch of shower
20
heads.
shower heads. Ooh,
So,
nice.
so how do you justify it? You start out by you're in one shower, and the kid's way on the other side.
Unless it's one of those big showers that just it's a common shower without like partitions, and you just kind of. I remember one of those in school. But there was one guy, like it was, I guess it was maybe 5th grade or something like that. And there was one kid that, like, he had a big dick and hair and everything. He's just showering up, didn't care.
'Cause he
Everyone
had
else
the
is
big
afraid
dick.
to be naked.
If I had a big dick, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think you even knew
tiny
back
peener
then.
back then, and I was the guy like you. I would go back to class all sweaty. I wasn't going to shower in front of other boys.
Oh, you had a little peener?
I would never shower.
I developed late, yeah. I developed around 17, 18 finally.
I just didn't want to fucking
I get a good size
shower
now, though, but
I've heard.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's aight. It's aight. Here's my question, though. So why was it considered normal behavior for a adult to be showering kids? That's all we keep hearing
Well,
about this Penn State
his
thing.
defense attorney says that Jerry came from a different time where it was okay and acceptable,
When was it
especially
okay?
in sports. I'm just saying what he said.
Yeah.
Especially in sports, to have a communal shower experience after a game.
But that's, the players.
Well, he's the coach and the players.
No,
and
that's
it's all the same thing.
I'm leading to a question that maybe someone out there could answer.
Yeah.
Were you in a situation growing up where, as an athlete, You were showering, obviously with other boys. That I know happened. I was in that world. But you never had the coach in there with you.
With the coach. That's weird.
So someone please call if that was normal behavior. There's no fucking way that was.
Yeah. I don't know.
Especially if it was the chess team.
We got a guy that went to high school with victim number 4. Should we go with this?
I don't believe it, but go ahead.
All right, let's try it. It's Brett, who owns F.H. Riley's in the heart of Huntington.
It can't be him.
It's another Brett, I guess. Brett!
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, what's up? This is my brother. What's up, Brett?
No, I was just calling. I actually went to high school with this guy.
Yeah. Victim number 4?
Victim number 4, yeah. And everybody thought, hey, this is awesome in junior high school that, hey, he gets to hang out with Jerry Sandusky, the defensive coordinator for Penn State, and Center County, PA. That's Penn State football is it.
Oh, yeah.
And then as we got older into senior high, even we kind of thought, the students, that it was getting a little bit weird. That this guy was picking them up from school a couple times a week, and then even the kid himself never had much good to say about Sandusky. We'd actually haggle him about it. Hey, man, what's going on with this guy? And
his balls stink.
He would always call him an asshole. This guy's an asshole.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole. He's an asshole. He's in my asshole.
Yeah. He's got cum breath.
Asshole.
Yeah, his fingers are too thick. He puts them in my hiney with the ring on.
That fucking championship ring.
Yeah. I hate when he fingers me lefty.
You do realize you're not adding much to the whole discussion.
Yeah.
You kind of know the guy.
You're just a braggart that you went to school with him.
Yeah.
It is kind of, well, you know what? He did have some insight.
We feel, I mean, me and a buddy got together, and we feel terrible for ragging on this kid, in high school that, hey, man, is Sandusky, fingering your asshole or showing you his wiener, and, now we're all kind of feeling pretty shitty about the whole thing, that this actually, now we find out this was happening.
And,
hey,
but he got shirts and trips to ball games. Come on.
I'm jealous. He got golf clubs.
Yeah. You didn't get any of that shit, you fucking cocktease.
When I was a caddy, we would collect all the broken golf clubs and try to make them whole again. Reshaft them.
Broken golf clubs, broken dreams. Whatever.
Yeah, I guess they say
I had one of every fucking model in my golf bag.
You think if you can save this one golf club, that you'll never wake up again. That awful screaming of the Penn State coach.
Every guy has his price, I guess. And I mean, I think it's a great thing what he's doing, coming out to get this creep freaking locked up.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Very courageous.
More importantly, we got calls coming in about the showering thing. There's one guy, I played semi-pro soccer. That's different. You're all adults. I'm talking like
when he was
I'm talking high school, junior high school, and even those college years, I guess, right? We got a college football coach right here. Mike in Ohio. Mike.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I've coached for about 20 years. I've coached at the D2 football level, not too far from Pennsylvania or Penn State, but anyhow, you never shower with the players. I've coached high school. I played college ball at the same D2 school I coached at. You don't know. The showers are in a different room. You know, that's creepy.
You so sound like a college football coach, by the way.
All right, boys, we're going to get out there.
Right. Have a good day now.
All right.
Do one
we
for
got
the whole town.
We got Brian in Oklahoma. Brian.
Yeah, when I was 12, I was in a soccer league, a YMCA soccer league, and our coach used to shower with us. It was really creepy, too, because he'd always come in there and slap our asses and tell us, we did a great game.
While you were nude?
He's another one. No one in their right mind is going to do that.
A lot of these guys went under the radar for a long time. Me and my brother, what happened? What were we looking at?
I just saw a video of some guy just getting hit by a car and rolling off the windshield, and the car just speeds away.
Me and my brother Scott were talking about Harvard Fields High School at the Yankee game.
Yeah.
And it's something we talked about, but I want to bring it up again. We had a gym teacher.
Yeah.
Her office was in the middle of the fucking locker
with
room.
The glass.
It was a glass kind of like booth.
Yeah. So she could
and
keep
no one
an eye
thought
on the girls.
No one thought anything about it.
I'm sure she felt no attraction to those girls.
She had the look.
Oh, the look?
Yeah, she had the
Spiky
look.
hair.
That I would bet a lot of money she liked the puss.
Yeah.
You know what? We had a coach who had one too.
In the actual
yeah,
locker room.
but he was in trouble for fucking girls. Like, I don't think he was gay at all. He was a black ex-boxer, ex-Golden Gloves boxer, and then people would have rumors that he was fucking a lot of the chicks, and he had like coke in his mustache. He died eventually of a drug overdose.
Wow.
And it was confirmed. I believe he was fired for fucking a female student, but he was not, I don't think, gay at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a real religious black dude. Talked about God and Christ a lot.
And white chicks?
Black chicks too. I don't think both.
Two?
And a lot of people from the Green Lawn area listen to this radio show.
Yeah.
I have no idea if this lady did anything. All I'm saying is
no one knows.
She, A, definitely had the look, and B, had her office in the locker room.
Well, she was checking out the chicks.
And if that's what you're into, how great of a job would that be?
Best
to go
job
to
ever.
every day. Best job ever.
Job ever.
Even better than ours.
Come on. Yeah.
Brian, so you had the soccer coach showered with you guys and slapped your heinies and stuff, huh?
Slapping those heinies.
Yeah, we always used to, all the guys used to kind of like, we thought it was really weird. He seemed real old, and like he had really thick chest hair, and it was all gray. And
And he was in the shower with you guys? Funny? What the fuck? You didn't tell your parents?
Well, I mean, he never did anything more than just, kind of slap her ass.
Slap your ass.
But that was
naked,
good enough for him.
Fucking wet ass.
You know what he was doing as soon as you guys left?
Oh, smack your ass and just cum all over his feet.
And then picking it out of his hair for the rest of the day like it's rubber cement.
Did a good job. You kicked that goal.
I don't know. This is so cartoony. It just makes me laugh. Yeah. How old were you?
I was 12 years old.
All right. Well, 12's a little rough. 12's a little rough.
A little weird.
Yeah,
Definitely weird.
That's strange.
You want to?
Did he have a boner?
No, it was, you kind of almost have to look. It was always, it wasn't like hard, but it was always just, kind of hanging there and real thick hair. And it was even the kind of the pube hair was kind of gray. But
Wow. This guy might have had ED problems. He probably needed the Pustivac.
Yeah.
In the shower. The Pustivac.
All right. Thank you, sir. There's too many of these coming in. We got to go to Charlie in Jersey City. Charlie.
Chuckles.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, remember when you said you used to have to take showers when you were like 10, 11 years old?
Chucky Poo.
We used to run from gym class, run to the locker room, hurry up, and freaking run by the sink, wet our hair, so that the coach would think we took a fucking shower.
Wow.
If
Chocolate
he
Factor
knew-
Charlie.
If he knew that you weren't fucking showering, he would stand there in front of the fucking locker,
Wow.
with his hands on his hips, and say, "Get undressed, get in the."
Yeah, that's a creep.
Ghoul.
Who gives a fuck that you didn't shower before you go back to class?
You didn't shower either.
Yeah, I absolutely did not shower that much. Fuck that.
And he
A little sweaty. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
He would make me stand there. Even the whole class was done when I was by myself. Take off my fucking clothes and get it. He would not let me leave the fucking class until I disrobed, got in the fucking shower, and fucking lathered up.
Jaws in charge.
Yeah. Ever get a hard on in front of him? Because he got some hormones.
Yeah, did you ever get a pounding rod because like the crook of his armpit reminded you of a pussy or something?
Ooh. Did you ever get a confused hard on?
Yeah, like your mind says no, but your body says what the heck? It's a mouth. Like your dick doesn't know that mouth doesn't belong on your dick. Your dick just knows a mouth equals good.
It's a nice warm place.
Chuckles.
All right, thanks, Charlie.
All right, boys, that's all I got.
All right, Chucky.
Oh, we've heard this story a few times in the past. Chris in Chicago, Anthony.
Hey,
Chicago.
Chris.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
What's that, bro? Your phone cut out.
How you doing?
He's taking a shower and couple
Yeah.
of guys walked in, saw my cock.
So when I was in high school, your junior year, you had to take swim class, and we had this old fella who used to hand out swimsuits to all the people in swim class.
Oh, God.
And the first thing that was a little creepy, he'd just take one look at you and he'd say, "What are you, about a size 32?"
Oh, you'd know the sizes, huh? Yeah.
You got a pretty big dick on you. I better go up one.
Did you swim walk?
Do you, what do you got there, a rudder in your pants?
He would say that?
No, but
That's a good one.
I said that once, but I said a Rudna, like it was Rita Rudna.
That's not it.
And would you have a problem with a guy making you undress and giving you a swim trunk?
Yes, I
so
would.
would I. What'd you do?
So, the worst part was you'd be there for, when you would come back to take the suits back in when you were showering.
I'll smell the fucking bottom.
So we had those locker room type doors that were half on the bottom, half on the top, and it would turn it into a locker room stall.
Right.
He would stand there with his arms crossed, leaning across, watching us shower. Creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy.
It's just guys that put themselves in these situations.
Did you tell your parents?
No, when you're in high school, you don't think much about it. But I guess the best thing was a couple of times people would ask him, "Hey, are you gay?" And he would wig out. He would, what are you mad about gay? And just lose it on us.
You know what? Here's how they should stop that shit. They should stop giving it to guys who want to do it. Because you're right, people want to do that.
They put themselves in a
So what you do is you take a guy who's majored in calculus, and he's going to teach math, and you go, you're coaching football.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're coaching football?
What?
Get in that locker. I don't know why. They're all naked in there. You're hired.
Exactly.
Give a little pop quiz.
The old switcheroo.
The old switcheroo.
I don't want them fucking naked. I'm not going in. You're hired.
You're in.
There's an extra $40,000 a year, math boy.
All right, boys, punch it out.
Tommy in Brooklyn is just basically yelling. He's like, why were coaches showering?
They're
I don't know, it seems to be a trend.
But I love this one. This one comes in every time we do this.
You got to take a shit?
Yeah.
Why are you whispering?
What happened?
I got to take a shit real quick. Nothing happened.
You never have to take a
I just
shit.
feel like,
Oh, no.
it'll be fast.
There's a lot of cum to fly out of there.
Fall out of my ass.
All right, one more.
Please trip and shit your pants.
I don't know if we could do this. I don't know if we could do this.
I got to pee.
I don't know if we can go on.
What do we do?
Phil in the Bronx. Phil.
With what?
I got it. I got it.
Go ahead, Philip. Go on now, Phil.
Go ahead, Phil.
This is a while back because I'm 60 now, but I went to Stewart Clinton High School in the Bronx. It was all boys. And the rule was swimming was mandatory, and we all swam nude. Nobody had bathing suits. The whole goddamn school.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this comes up. This is not the first time I've heard this. Yeah, where back in the day, you had to swim nude for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was in the 60s.
What? Why? How did they explain that to you?
I don't know. Maybe half of us.
They had swim trunks figured out in the 60s.
But pedophilia just wasn't talked about, really.
So people got around it and said, holy fuck, if I'm in charge, I make everyone swim nude. And then you have a party in your pants.
Yeah, this is the Bronx. After people couldn't afford bathing suits, baby.
Yeah. All right, Phil. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
We got Jay Mohrz. Jay.
Gentlemen, it's actually Woody Allen. I was wondering if I could talk to Andrew Dice Clay about the scene that was shooting this morning. Sort of traffic is backed up. I was wondering if Andrew was there, if I could just give him a few notes,
Well, Andrew's taking a shit right now.
Dice Clay's taking a dump.
And Dice ran out to take a dump.
What a fucking bit killer his
I know.
I know, sorry.
Too bad Woody didn't want to talk to Chip or Uncle Paul. You could have went for an hour.
Yeah,
but,
that's kind of bad timing. I'm sorry about the bad timing.
Yeah, Anthony's taking a shit.
I thought Anthony didn't poop at work. He was one of those psychotic people.
But let me tell you this. I like the Woody Allen, though. I like it.
Well, I don't mean to be didactic. Little Jimmy, there's a monster rain coming, But I make sure I don't get caught out and I have my umbrella, So that Andrew Dice Clay keeps screaming into his microphone. His sound guy, ears are blown out, sort of have to figure out a way to mic this from the Williamsburg group, How you doing, Hey, I'm in a fucking Woody Allen movie. Good. I'm going to be insufferable for a decade now. Just when you thought I was written off, I make a fucking comeback. An animal, you meaty rusted zilch.
I saw Louis recently, and he was telling me that he said doing a Woody Allen movie, and he said the part that he originally looked at, Woody thought he was too sweet for. He's like, you're a good actor, but you're too sweet for that part. And I'll bet you that's the part they gave to Dice, which was the harder guy.
I am just a man that's sweet, that's shitting in my fucking face, pants, and cunts are filled with shit, and my fucking eyes talking to those assholes.
Yeah.
Shitting Dice and the fuck and the vagina. Here, as I stand with feet, looking, fucking staring at my fat fuck, and you're fucking raping retard fucking British children.
How come your name's not Jay Less or something?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad Chip is here. You know, running craft service. Chip, how are we doing on the sliced cucumbers? You know,
how come your name is Woody Allen and it's not Linoleum Allen or something? I don't.
You know, it's funny because many floors of linoleum goes on top of the wood, so I guess it's implied. You know.
Hey, how come you're Woody? What do you got, a Woody in your pants or something?
Please, I wish. Ever since I married my daughter, all my Woodies sort of went out with the linoleum and the Edsel for crying out loud, you know.
Hey, her name is Soon Yi. How come it's not Soon Me? Fucking double guns, Woody.
That one I don't really understand that one, you know. So it sort of went over my head, but I'm only 5'6", so I guess, you know, that's sort of par for the course, you know.
Yeah, everything goes over your head. It's like you think birds are planes or something. Fucking killing this guy.
Now I think you're being literal, you know. I'm not even sure. It's just Shipperson. He's fantastic. Everything he says is literal. It's not hitting the nail on the head, you know, sort of birds and planes going over my head, of course, you know. It's really added a lot to the set, you know, sort of working craft service and keeping traffic clear, but hopefully running in front of it, you know.
How come it's craft services and not like go to cheese services or something?
Yo, I think that one looks foul, if I'm not mistaken.
What's this?
Andrew Dice Clay's been going 10-100 since the dawn of man, you know. How long do you have to wait for the Dice Man to drop the juice?
He said it was going to be a quick fucking dump.
Boy,
he said he's going to slide out.
He's in there, I guess, dropping 200 pounds of duty or something. I don't know.
You're not joking. Finally, a man that speaks exactly my language, you know. Dropping 200 pounds of duty. I got 2 DTA trainees just standing outside his trailer waiting to hear a flush and give me the high sign, you know. Oh, God. If I knew Dr. Steve's podcast would be so successful, I would have signed him instead of stuck at home with a couple of no-name comics, you know, sort of trying to build from scratch an empire made of sand at a little load as soon as the Dice Man kicks the sand in our face because he's a big bully, you know. Dropping the truth, I think, what was that great, here's something there, what was that great Shipperson line I heard the other day? It was like,
was it the one where I said I shit so much I should be a shit machine or something?
No, but that was alien.
How about I cut such a big fart the other day? Everybody thought the hurricanes were in town or something.
Yeah, that one. That was the one. That was the one I really enjoyed. I looked at the script supervisor and I just made a waving motion with my hand, telling her put that in the script someplace, so maybe Louis could say it. I cut a fucking fart so big, my shit fuck right in your fucking Jew face, you fucking Jew chink, fucking rock ape, shit-eating fucker. Fuck. That's not exactly how Chip said it, but sometimes it's important you let actors color outside the lines, you know.
How come his name is Louis C.K.? What, he doesn't have any vowels in his name? What's he playing, Wheel of Fortune or something?
You know, you're right, Chip. His last name has no vowels, which I always thought was a bit presumptuous, you know. Department of Motor Vehicles made him get to the end of the line. They thought he'd made a mistake, you know. How do you have two periods in your last name? You know, so they probably thought he left the last spot blank. Well, I'll go back to set. We can't sit here all day waiting for the Dice Man to flush a, porta potty, John. Here, probably in there combing his hair in the.
Well, Ant went to the bathroom after all that hot shower talk, by the way.
Yes.
Maybe he's not dumping.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I was just saying that Ant went to the bathroom after all that hot shower talk we just had on the radio, so maybe he's not dumping.
By the shade. That's one of life's grand ironies. Anthony Cumia doing the radio show across from a room full of blacks and Negroes, you know.
Hey, how come it's an irony? What, is your shirt wrinkled or something?
Yeah, actually, you know, this is linen. That's pretty cool because it's humid. That's why I like shooting in Manhattan. It really keeps you on your toes fashion-wise. You know, you never want to be caught with corduroy pants south of 14th Street. You're one of those hipsters. But the Dice Man, it's holding a production. Wanted to talk to the plot master about having new Mr. Magoo glasses, you know.
How, with Mr. Magoo, what are you driving into the roller coaster or something?
He might as well, you know.
That's right.
Don't match. It's killing us.
Double guns, Jew boy.
All right, well, make sure you tell the Dice Man when he comes out of the toilet, you know, if he could just come to set in his marks and maybe stop screaming into his microphone. That's why we lost Vietnam, you know, guys like him screaming into walkie-talkies. I think if I had to put it best, the Dice Man would say, "Oh," you know, whatever that catchphrase is that he has there. You know.
It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
God bless you. I have to go right now. I just saw a pedicab go by. It was half my family inside. Got to make sure it's not taking them to Joe Can Be Determined later, you know. Officially run out of Woody Allen things to say, you know.
Well, all right, Woody.
It was a pleasure.
Right. It was absolutely a pleasure to finally have you on the show.
Man, we're waiting for him on set, but when he's done dropping his juice, you know, in a porta potty and cleans, you know, it's impossible. You hire a man, give him a second, third, fourth chance at life, and he spends it in a porta potty combing his hair. Whatever that thing is that he says, you know. So, but Chip, I'll see you at the rap party. I'm very excited.
The rap party? What, are we all going to be rapping or something? You hear what I said, Sammy?
Yeah.
Double guns, baby.
Never at a loss for a tagline. The Chip Chipperson. I really enjoyed the man named Chip.
A rap party? What, are we rapping a bunch of gifts or something? No. I'll fucking go all day with this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Chip, let me take this call and I'll get right back to you.
Okay. What, are you wrapping up or something?
What?
What are you, Bose? It's like a Bose with you or something, Woody?
He's gone.
Wait a minute, he's gone.
I got to take a leak.
Can I say Jay Mohrz, honestly, is a fucking prodigy with impressions.
When he said that, it brought the whole impression home. Oh, man, you missed it. Woody Allen wanted to talk to Andrew Dice Clay.
What happened?
You missed the whole fucking thing.
Oh, boy.
Maybe when we get back.
Yeah, we'll explain during the break.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
Where are we at with some of these bands coming in to perform this summer? This is COC, one of the bands we mentioned. What do we got, Roland? Who's coming in? The summer of the 90s.
Still waiting on answers from the bands.
Wow. That means this isn't happening.
I know.
Roland, congratulations on getting one of the first Stanley Cup champions LA Kings T-shirts.
Look at you.
You started the day in a Bruce Springsteen shirt.
Yes.
You're ending the show in a LA Kings Stanley Cup champions T-shirt.
Doesn't it itch? Could you wear that without washing it?
No, man. My T-shirts have to be real soft.
Super soft.
It looks soft.
This is actually a soft. I have my hand
now
under
that
the
you're
shirt.
caressing Roland's big arm.
It is actually a softer shirt, but it would still itch me like this part right there. The patch, Roland.
Shit'll make you itch.
How much for the shirt, Roland?
$25.
They're not going to sell a lot of those in New York. Not a lot of guys are going to go get their LA King shirts.
Where'd you get it from? Some guy in the street?
No.
Oh.
I get scared.
Did you get frightened?
You get frightened?
I don't know.
Well, see, I didn't, yeah.
But you're Mexican.
I know.
Oh, man.
You're Mexican. How does he say it? Mexican.
Mexican. He puts a TS in
Mets,
there.
that's
Mexican.
Right. That's what it was.
Mexican. You should have heard NHL store before. He got it at the NHL store. It was NHL store. NHL store.
You know,
like what? Where did he get it?
You know, Roland ended up going to the Yankee
shells.
game as well. The one I went to over the weekend.
Yeah.
He talks so differently when he's outside this place.
Really?
You could understand every single word.
Why is that?
What happens in here, Roland?
What happens?
You get nervous?
Yeah.
Who makes you nervous? We make you nervous, or this place makes you nervous, or a combination of both?
No, you guys, the place.
The place in general?
The people down there.
Place, huh?
Like, he has a strong voice outside this place.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
strange.
Yeah, because people down there, you gotta go, ah.
See?
People down there, you gotta go, What does that
People
mean?
down there, you gotta go,
Roland bails out on thoughts here. Like, he'll start a thought with no destination. Yeah, I just want to, well...
He just has a different way of saying things, because I understood what he meant, but it's just so weird how he says it that way. Can you say that again?
Go ahead.
The people there, did you know?
People there.
There's some writing going on. Yeah, that is happening.
Oh, it is? Okay, when?
Tomorrow.
Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
Oh, that one?
I have no idea what you wrote.
He said no.
Oh, he did?
Oh, no, his reps.
Why?
Says busy.
Who?
Not Adam Carolla. I don't believe that. I mean, I believe
Oh,
you.
boy.
Yeah, because I think he's doing Howard from 7 to 10.
Yeah, he's like a Howard guy.
No, I understand that, but he would still, I think, come in if he knew it was going to be cool.
Boy.
We told him it'd be cool.
Boy.
I was acting, Jimmy. I can't even see.
Oh,
what
I
you
wrote Carolla because I just read
couldn't see what
Artie's
you-
tweet that said he's introducing him at his book event or whatever. And I'm like, why wouldn't we have him in?
He's doing Caroline's too. He's doing his podcast there. So that's why we thought we'll get him, but they say he's busy.
Okay. I know his rep. I'll ask him when I see him. I'll be out
So-
here at the end of the month. I'll say,
Yeah.
why don't you come in?
We're kind of mopping up here. Lindsay Lohan, I guess, lied to the cops as far as that accident goes. She was trying to say she wasn't driving, and now it's obviously it's turning out that she obviously was.
Do I hope so?
But how many chances are they going to give this broad?
They
It's
give her.
unbelievable.
She's gonna fucking kill somebody. They give her chance after chance, no matter
What's
what
that
she
about?
does. It's L.A. It's L.A. It's fucking terrible.
None of us could get away with this,
None of us.
including us. We know some people because of what we do, and we couldn't get away with half the shit Lindsay
Dude,
Lohan
how many
gets
chances?
away with.
How many chances?
It's unbelievable. Is she still on probation?
I don't know. Kenny? I thought he actually might know.
So what's the scoop, though? What was the actual story
Ice cream.
You knew she was in a car accident.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I knew that, but I didn't
I
know
guess she
what
was claiming she wasn't driving. I guess her assistant was going to take the hit. Because she still does have legal problems. Maybe she is on probation or something. I don't know. I
think
really
it was
don't know.
obvious, though, because if you saw the car, the passenger side was a lot more fucked than the driver's side, and I guess the assistant took a little more damage than Lindsay did. So, ergo, you would think, to wit,
Yeah.
that she was driving, yeah.
You ever do the switcheroo driving?
Never.
When you've been in a situation? I haven't either.
They always figure it out. I like the
They
people.
do, right?
I like the people that are like the guy that's been drinking a little too much is driving, and as they're getting pulled over, they're trying to switch seats. Like the cop can't see right through the fucking.
I tried it when I killed Billy Martin, but it just
Well, that was a controversy as far as drivers go. I believe they were trying to say that
They were.
one guy was driving, the other guy wasn't.
Well, Billy's head hit the windshield, and that's what killed him, I believe.
Yeah.
So the other guy couldn't explain the head mark in the windshield.
Right. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Poor Billy.
Drunk driving accident.
I lost one to
Away
that
from
shit.
You can't fucking drive around drunk there, kids.
Fraternity brother, man. Fucking brutal.
Stay home.
Was it his fault or someone else's? Was he drunk or they were?
I got a lot of my guys listening. You know, he might have had a few on the way home from
Had a couple of wobbly pops.
I won't mention his name. It was a real fucking...
Did he kill anyone else?
No, but...
Good thing.
He
Had some road sodas?
Yeah, he had some
Road
road
sodas.
He lived
Oh,
with a,
boy.
He lived with a very swollen head for a day or two.
Brain swelling killed you, right? Killed him.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was very proud of himself.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
I really love this kid.
That's terrible.
Just not a nice person.
You just stink.
I'm a terrible, terrible person.
Enough years have gone by, I guess.
How about some coffee on his linen shirt? Would that make you feel better?
Oh, God.
It's all right.
I've never
already wrecked it.
Why are you wearing a linen shirt today? It's very nice, but I'm just
I know
asking.
why he's wearing it, but I won't say.
Oh.
Because you're a douche.
I like how you said. I won't say.
No, because I figured you'd fire one out before I had a chance. You fucking stepped on me.
No, I was when I was going to the bathroom, the fucking doorknob caught right in.
Oh, really?
And
And ripped
right
it?
through
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, jeez.
God, that's
Monster shirt.
You know, I've never seen a more fucking coffee throw-onable shirt
Oh
than
yeah,
that one.
it really just yells for a big stain.
Yeah.
You know, when E-Rock was getting topical, he missed the obvious one today, and we still haven't mentioned it. And
Of course
we're
he
almost
did.
done for today.
Have to do with Florida?
It's the whole reason we're together as a radio show.
Oh.
Happened 18 years ago today.
18 years ago today?
Yep.
That was, I remember. Oh.
Turn this up.
Oh, my God.
Turn this up.
Remember this?
Sitting in Los Angeles jail.
Oh, my goodness.
And the judge won't let me post my bail. Now this could be the end of me, 'cause California's got that death penalty. They're gonna electric shock OJ.
So we thought.
Cook my behind like a chicken croquet. Ooh, they're gonna electric shock OJ. Toast my behind. Nicole, I really loved that girl, but she had the worst look in the world. I was only cleaning my knife. I accidentally stabbed her 36 times. They're gonna electric shock OJ. Cook my behind like that cherry flambe. Ooh, they're gonna electric shock OJ. Roast my behind. Looks like I'm a guilty man. Love lots of women. Now I'm gonna have to love my hand. But what's worse, what make me flip my lid? I hear Michael Jackson is watching my kids.
It was topping.
Oh, I know they cut me
It holds
some
up, man. I'm
slack.
telling you.
It's good.
I'm an athlete, movie star, and I'm black. Whilst lawyers argue over my head, while they be warming up that electrical chair.
So we
on electric shock OJ. Hook my behind like a flounder fillet. Ooh, stick on electric shock OJ. Rolls my behind.
Yeah, I remember this.
Good.
Like it was yesterday.
Woo! Ow! Oh, I didn't do nothing. Oh, that hurts. Hurts. Give me a car. Get me the hell out of
You
here.
got the commercial.
You know what's great about this? You're singing as a black man on top of it.
I had
He wasn't singing like using his regular voice.
No, I had
So he's singing as a black man and pulling it off.
I had to do an impression.
That's the last time Anthony sang or did anything as a black man that we wouldn't have to dump out of it. That's good, though.
That
was 18 years ago, huh?
That was a biggie.
What was 18 years ago? OJ, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the OJ. OJ
They were
killed,
murdered.
killed him. Yeah.
Murdered on this date 18 years ago.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And he's still in prison.
What, he fucking blows it.
He's in prison.
He fucking blows
Over
it.
memorabilia.
Oh, man, yeah.
I understand the people. Maybe you get caught for a DWI or something. Like, I'm never fucking doing that again. And then, you know, it happens.
He's got the gun. He's
But you
fucking...
you skate from a double murder.
Yeah.
And you're taking chances. What are you, nuts?
Yep.
He should have just been the
What
best
an
behaved
idiot.
guy.
Oh, yeah. He's out there fucking more blonde women that look just like Nicole and
He had a
playing
maid.
golf and
All right, the golf
talking
course
to people
is-
about finding the real killers.
The golf courses weren't, you know, like the ones he used to play, but he
No,
was still
but
playing golf.
He's able to play some golf.
Maybe the women were a little rougher, but he was still fucking women.
Yeah.
Jesus, how do you blow that?
To OJ.
How many years has he been away now? 2 or 3 at this point?
I think it's
I
even
bet you.
longer, right?
Longer?
No.
And how long does he have to stay in?
How long have we been in this studio?
I want to say, wow, I think 3 years.
I want to say we never came to this studio, but we can't.
What do you
3
mean?
years, you think?
Yeah. We still haven't settled in.
No.
This was supposed to be temporary.
Was OJ sentenced when we were here or over at the other studio?
I don't know.
We have all these computers in front of us and we're not looking. We're trying to think, was it?
We went old school.
I know.
Let me think.
Trying to think.
I've been in my apartment 4 years. Was it before or after that?
Was put in that in Vegas, I think, right? It was it was Vegas, right? He's in fucking a Vegas prison.
Vegas, yes.
Yeah.
Vegas. Anyone got the answer?
December of 2008.
You beat me to it.
Wow, 4 years, huh?
No. You got to call it 3.5 still.
You do?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
officially.
you got it right. December.
It's June, so it's 3.5.
June?
Before in December. Wow.
Man.
How many years does he have to do, E-Rock?
Life. According to this article, at least 9 years.
He'll do it.
What an idiot. Jesus. I could do that on my head.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
He'll do it, though. He'll do the 9 years. If he's already 3.5 in, right now he's going, you know what? 5 more to go.
Do you think Ron Goldman's father, what's his name? I forget his name.
Fred Goldman.
Do you think Fred Goldman signs autographs because his son was murdered? How does that work, you think?
I bet he doesn't sign them. I bet he's got people that ask.
I bet he does sign them.
I bet he doesn't.
Because he's a celebrity now. He's more than
But
just...
he's a celebrity because his son was murdered.
Yeah.
That's how it started. So I always find that weird. You know? Does he takes pictures with people. Every time someone asks for a picture, he knows why.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And how do you work that out in your own head?
Because it was more than that. He probably became...
An advocate?
Yeah, and he was so vocal. Oh, there's a lot of crime victims. First of all, he's a celebrity crime victim, which is, doesn't make it any easier. But he was so vocal. People love Fred Goldman because he goes after OJ so horribly. Every dollar he makes, Fred Goldman's suing him for. He just wants to ruin his life, and OJ hates him.
Okay, according to Wikipedia.
Who are you?
Okay.
Here's how you should do it from now on. Not to be disrespectful, but so we know, you should go like this. Fat body checking in.
Oh, jeepers.
God, I'm sorry.
Fat body checking in.
Well, we're going to believe this. You thought Palm Beach was in California. Let's not forget.
Well, you're not coming up with any answers, so I'm trying to give you something.
Oh,
man.
Go ahead.
Simpson was sentenced to a total of 35 years in prison.
Homer?
With the possibility of parole after 9 years.
Jim Simpson?
What happened?
I wasn't listening. I was trying to make jokes.
I know. We were all thinking of jokes. What happened, though?
He got 35 years, can get parole in 9.
So that means he'll probably do more than 9, right? They might give him another year or 2.
No. Has he been one of those Banner prisoners? Or?
Is there a picture of him from
Hope
jail?
he's not David Banner. He's the Hulk prisoner or
that'd
something.
be crazy. Bust right out.
Hulking around town or something.
Yeah.
I'm a Hulkamaniac.
What part of California is Vegas in?
Well, according to Chip, Utah.
Oh.
Yeah, why don't you mind your fucking business?
Holy shit.
Nice neck. What do you got? A bunch of shoes and socks in there or something?
All right, let's get the plugs out. James, where are you going to be? Chicago?
August 11th, Chicago, for with Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah, I'm going to go see the Jim Norton show.
Yeah, it's in Hammond. It's right outside Chicago, but it's the Chicago market.
Hey, we'll get some deep dish pizza.
You don't like deep dish pizza?
I hate it.
But you've never had it from Chicago.
How
about we get it from Chicago and then we can make
I got it from Lou Malnati's here. When there was a Lou Malnati's and then turned to Chicago Pizza Pub because I guess they got sued because there's a Lou Malnati's in the.
Remember we did cheesesteak day? Why don't we do deep dish day?
Oh yeah.
What's the best deep dish pizza in New York? And they have to claim it's from Chicago or something like that.
I don't like that New York pizza. I like the Chicago deep dish pizza.
I think probably Pizzeria Uno's.
Sir. Yeah?
Yeah, if you go to Pizzeria Uno's.
Deep dish stinks.
I like when the dough is all wet, and then they get that tomatoes on there, and it's all watery, and they put the fucking cheese on there, and it ain't even melted. Fucking horrible excuse for a pizza.
It does stink.
Oh, it's terrible.
You don't know it
Watery
stinks.
piece of shite.
You don't know if it stinks,
I
though.
know it
Come
stinks.
on. You went to that Chicago,
That
what was
Chicago
it called?
Pizza Pub was made with genuine Chicago, goddamn Chicago recipes.
You know, in general, I don't like New York pizza.
Ronnie
funny because he calls that shit lasagna soup.
Lasagna soup.
That's fucking great.
That's what makes Ronnie great. Who would think lasagna soup?
I would.
New York fucking pizza, though, they don't give you enough sauce ever.
He also calls deep dish pizza cake. It's like eating a piece of cake.
A piece of pie.
I like New York fucking pizza.
New York
it's great.
pizza's Rollins to that place in New Haven's amazing.
They skip out on the sauce. It frustrates me. Every place I go, I got to ask for extra sauce.
Oh, really? That's too much reflux, dude. That's what
you need the sauce just a little layer
with the stupid ladle where they like,
and they
with the bottom of the ladle. How about you put 2 scoops on?
You gotta take the big can of whole tomatoes, and then you pick them out with your hands and you dump them on top of the dough, and all the water just fucking flows off the thing like a goddamn sewage treatment plant. No!
You like good New York pizza in the Village, like at fucking
John's?
No, not even John's.
John's Pizza is amazing.
There's another place that's just as good. I want to say it's Joe's. It's on. You can get slices there.
Yeah.
Me and Kyle walked there from the cellar. It's on 6th Avenue, and I forget what the corner. It's fucking unbelievable pizza.
I'll tell you right now, for the people that are visiting New York, go to John's Pizza at the very least.
You got to get a whole pie there.
Yeah, is it good?
So you go right through it, and then the place Jimmy's talking about. Is John's Pizza good? Supposedly it's number 2.
What's number 1?
There might be a number 1 in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken.
In New York? Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think John's comes in at number 2.
Brooklyn's right next to Santa Barbara, right there, you're right?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, where is it, California, boy? Up by fucking La La Land or something? Fucking piece of shit.
Chill out, dude.
And then we put our toppings on there, so it's floating around like a lifeboat on the water. Fucking sucks. You and your dumb fucking pizza in the pan. The sides come up. You burn yourself trying to get a slice out.
Why? You do, right?
It's terrible.
Why don't we find a place in New York that is claiming to have really good Chicago deep dish pizza, and then we can make an opinion.
Oh, God, that's oh, come on. That picture is disgusting.
Why did they
it's like
do
someone
that?
came on it.
Why did they do that?
That
is weird.
Know.
Pizza with eczema. Fucking blows.
It really is a horrible
Now, you know what?
pizza.
It tastes like Sicilian pizza. I haven't had a Sicilian slice
That was
in a while.
good, Ann. Come on.
Yeah,
That
Sicilian.
does look good.
Why
That
don't
looks
we-
like Sicilian pizza.
All right, I know you might know of a place, so somebody out there, get us some Chicago deep dish pizza. We'll try it out
Here
on the
in New
air.
York?
We'll get to eat for free, and maybe you get a plug. It's called Plugola. We have
How
no
about we'll do
problem
it in
doing
Chicago? That's our big event.
Oh.
We did this pizza in front of everyone.
Oh, man.
I want to
That'll
go to
be a
Chicago.
good one.
I'd go to Chicago.
Hey, I love the show. I listen all the time.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Like one person.
Exactly.
I hate you guys.
Yeah, I like hockey. You guys are interfering with the hockey games.
Oh, remember that?
What's
Was it
the
a minor
big-
league hockey?
Yep.
What's the big thing to see in Chicago? Because that'll be what everyone says. Oh, did you make it down to
The Sears Tower, the fucking
Yeah.
that's great.
What we
got-
learned today, Jimmy,
It's not the Sears
it hasn't
Tower
been the Sears Tower since 2003.
Yeah, it's the Willis Tower.
I know, but I'm just saying. I actually learned that today that it's been that long though.
Ugh.
Almost 10 years it hasn't been the Sears Tower, but we all say it's the Sears
There's a
Tower.
Nazi U-boat down there in Chicago.
Yeah.
You got to go down to the Miracle Mile.
I
Yeah?
want to see where they filmed the ER.
You got to go down to Wrigley Field.
No, we got to go to the top of that building and you stand in the glass.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
My big computer at home, I got a picture like that. My big computer at home is a picture Kenny took, like from the fucking point of view down past his dumb white shoes, his nurse sneakers.
Didn't Ferris Bueller do that?
Not in this building.
Would you run right into that
Sorry.
wall? Let's do that bit again.
You could. You wouldn't hurt that.
But would you do it?
No.
Would you be
That'd
able
be
to
scary.
wrap your head around
I
that
sat
to
in that
actually
fucking
do it?
thing. It was very scary.
Yeah?
That girl's cute.
Look at her little. She's got on a Crocs. Yay! Jump in the mud. And you just rinse your Crocs off and get undressed.
Why would you get undressed?
Get in here. Get all sudsy. Let's play a soap game.
No.
You lay like that. You watch the movies while I get behind you and take pictures.
No.
That's. Take more pictures. Show more pictures of that.
Yeah, that's
That's
creepy.
just one of a fucking child. You creep.
You're cute.
Fuck him.
Wasn't Newhart the Newhart show in
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chicago?
Well, the first one. The second one was
yeah,
in
the Bob
Vermont.
Newhart show or something, where he was a shrink, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
That's
just like,
the glass box?
It's just a box that
Holy
you stand in.
Fuck. I hear they have a bunch of them, though, right?
They have 4.
4.
And you can see that's scary when you see the other people out. You realize how far out over you are.
Yeah, look at that. Huh?
Look at how high you are.
What if it tips over?
Oh, imagine
dead.
just feeling it break loose, and you're in there just falling.
Why can't you just walk out there like it's nothing? Why does your fucking brain get all weird?
Because you could fall to your death.
Knows.
No, but
your brain knows.
But
I'm going to skip around the box and just go yatta-tada, yatta-tada, yatta-tada.
Excuse me, sir. Please don't yatta dada in the box.
Would you jump up and down in the
No.
box? See, isn't that weird?
It's scary, dude.
It's guaranteed you're not going to do anything, but your brain tells you no, don't do
They
that.
pull in, too. Those things can be pulled in.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. When it's windy?
Oh.
I guess when yeah, or maybe bad storm.
How bad can the wind be that they have to call it the Windy City? Come on.
It's very windy.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
All right, we're going home now.
See how, look from the bottom how fucking high up that is. You're high, dude. Look how close to the top that is.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'd like to do that. I went to the Grand Canyon one.
That's not in Chicago.
Bobby! Cindy! Grand Canyon.
Yes.
Remember that episode?
I need my medicine.
All right, we're going home. Everyone good?
August 11th, I'll be in Hammond, Indiana, which is Chicago market. And then me and David Tell alone are doing the fucking Hampton Bay. Wow, look at that fog, man. How cool is that?
They're in a cloud.
You're in a cloud.
We're in a cloud. We're in the cloud. We're in the cloud. We're in the cloud. We're in the cloud.
All right. What are you in?
I forget when we're doing it. It's in August. We're doing the Hampton Bay Casino. Bill Blumenreich got me to do it. So he's been asking me for years. Me and Dave will be doing that together. August 25th. It's an 8 o'clock show.
The Hampton Beach Casino, right?
I'm sorry, Hampton Beach. Yeah.
We did a gig there a long time ago.
I've never been there.
Man.
It's a cool little
That was a
area,
while
man.
ago, right?
That's
New
where
Hampshire.
Know what we did up there, Ed? It was the dumb beach dig.
Oh, man, the beach dig.
The
Remember that?
fucking beach dig.
Yeah. Wasn't that right on the heels of our WoW story that came out
Probably.
in the paper or something? We were in trouble for it.
The damn beach dig, though.
Wow, the beach.
What are they, Bury Keys or something?
They
I forgot.
buried. What the fuck?
For another car that might not work?
Oh, God.
Whatever. It's cool up there, though, Jimmy. I like it.
I mean, we're
I haven't
trying
been
to
there
find
in
a
a
good
long
hotel.
fucking time. There used to be a strip club right near there, too.
Oh.
In the cloud.
Now we're
there
just
and look at
babbling.
fucking
Let's go
pussies.
home.
All right.
Go look at fucking pussies up there.
What are you mad about?
It's just me.
See you tomorrow.
know.
Angry.
All right, you've heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. And now the moment you've waited for rears its ugly nose. Head after Opie and Anthony Live is coming up next.